And good morning, Tradeify Nation. Welcome to another edition of Tradeify TV. It is Wednesday. It is a white tea Wednesday here at Tradeify TV. It is July 30th, 2025. It is 60 minutes before the New York Open, which means it's time for us to help get you ready for your trading day. Joining me, as always, my two outstanding co-hosts, Nick and Miriam. Good morning to both of you, but let's kick it over to Nick to get it going first. How are you this morning across the pond there, Nick?
Good morning, Matt. Good morning, Miriam. Good morning, Tradeify Nation. I'm good. I had a fantastic London session. It was a slow one, but a fantastic one. I'll break down my trades. I took two in a second. However, today is going to be an interesting day. We have Amos on. We have Coach Tank on. We have Fomc later today. We have like so many things going on. So it should be good. Let's see where we go with this. And you know what? Yesterday, at the end of the stream, I really fucked up the outro for Miriam. So today, we're going to kick off this stream with our one and only NQ slaying, matcha drinking, curly trader, matcha mommy. Good morning, Miriam.
Wow, you really redeemed yourself on that one.
You wrote all that down.
I really appreciate that.
Get it on a post-it.
Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Tradeify Nation, and Matt and Nick, and everyone from all across the world, because, guys, we got our subscribers up and we're going to be doing a little giveaway when we get that up. So make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure that you share it with your friends so that we can provide more value to you every single morning. Let's I'm interested in that trade, Nick. I want to hear about it. So before we do that, let's get into the market wake up.
Hey, Miriam, it took you a week, but now you're fucking smooth with this. Holy shit.
It was one day.
Nah, I'll call it a week. But you're doing well now. You're doing well.
Wow,
all right.
Thank you.
So
I'm sure she's thrilled to have your approval.
Yeah.
All right. So let's get into these trades. I actually did take did take the same trade. Come on, I can't.
Fine, it's Wednesday.
I quit. See you guys. No, anyways, right. I did take the exact same trade twice, or a similar trade twice. I'll show you here in a sec. However, after we got this big move down yesterday, which we all loved and hated at the same time, I'm pretty sure Miriam hated it more than she loved it. However, once we got that, we got into a bit of a consolidation here between 11:30, 11:40, and 3 p.m. And after that, we got such a nice bear flag break here. That would have been such a nice trade. I wasn't around to trade that. I did see it on TradingView on my mobile. Yes, Matt, I did look at it on my mobile phone. However,
so you didn't trade it.
I did not trade it,
okay.
But I saw it and I was like, oh shit, I wish I would have. Anyways, after that, we pretty much rejected the 23,421 level. That's the previous day low, obviously. And then once we opened the overnight session yesterday at 6 p.m., we started pushing up slowly, pretty much similar to what we had the day before, right? We had the open and then just pushing up slowly. But the difference to the day before was that once we reached 23,500, we tried to push through it and then failed to do so. And once we closed Asia and opened London, I immediately entered a short because we did kind of like sweep the Asia high at the end of the session. And once I got a clean 5-minute candle close during London, I entered a short, took 20 points on that on one contract. I wanted to let the other one run because I was expecting that we're going way lower. I was expecting that we go down to previous day low, which unfortunately did not happen. And I did get stopped out for another contract for minus 10 points. So I made 10 points on that net. And then we started consolidating, made a little bit of a new low, came right back into the range, right? We hold previous week high. We held it at 3 in the morning. We held it again at 4:30 in the morning. We held it again at 6 in the morning. And then, actually, that wasn't too long ago. At 7:50 a.m. EST, we swept the Asia high, this time outside of the Asia session. right? Closed a 5-minute candle below that, and I took the exact same trade, this time for 27.5 points. So I ended up doing around 37.5-ish. So that was nice. Now we're still holding that previous week high. So that is a very, very important level. Even with that data candle that came out at 8:30, we're still holding this, okay? So this is certainly one very, very significant level for me. Another one is obviously the weekly open, because we're ranging in between the two currently. Now, me personally, I am bearish for the day. So I do expect for the downside. And for that to happen, I just need this trend line on the 15-minute chart to break. Like, this one is so clean. Started on the 16th of July, had the second touch point on 23rd of July, and then yesterday's low formed the third touch point. And if this breaks, I see this coming down, which I would really like to see, actually. To the downside there, we do have obviously the daily open, which is a little bit of a significant level, but nothing to worry about. Then previous day low, and once you break through that, I mean, it could technically be free fall down to previous week mid. We do have this wick here at the 23,320s, 330s on NQ, and then another one right at that previous week mid. So these are my most important levels for the day. Let's see if it takes us there. Again, I'm not trying to predict. This is just what I'm seeing and what I'm expecting. It could very well be that we just reject the trend line and we move up and make new highs. Who knows, right? But if this trend line breaks, I'm looking to short, and it's going to be, should be an exciting day. Let's see. Miriam, what are you seeing?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a little difficult trying to predict what is going to happen in the market. And of course, we don't try to predict the market, right? We have our sentiments every single day based off what the market has been doing. And I've been saying to you guys, like, I've been feeling that, this bull run, at some point we're going to have some sort of pullback we need to get. Unfortunately, that was yesterday on a day that we got such a great move. But in terms of, further downside, I would agree with you, Nick. I think we are, kind of flirting with some of these levels that we could potentially start to break here to the downside. For me on my charts here, I have ES on the right and NASDAQ on the left. I'm just going to go to a 1-hour chart for both of these right now. But we do have a couple of things going on the charts here. So for ES, when we were making that move to the upside yesterday in the morning, you can see NASDAQ put in this crazy wick on the 1-hour, all the way up to this 652.50 area. And one of the things that we were saying during the stream was, don't try to chase into this. We are literally pushing into all-time highs here, and just be careful for a sweep or be careful for a rug pull here. And that's exactly what we got. Now, I wasn't anticipating that we were going to get a pretty decent move to the downside, but there were some key levels that we did break to the downside. Now, first and foremost, it's going to be this 500, call it 487 zone. This area right here has been pretty significant in the past few sessions here, but you can see that we're kind of in this like bigger zone, right? We're really flirting with this 23,420 area. This is the area that I was mentioning to you guys yesterday. Now, we did hit it in the overnight session, but you can see here, this was all yesterday, right? This was yesterday's price action. Or, I'm sorry, we didn't hit it in the overnight session. We actually did make that low right like near the close of the New York session. But you can see here, we wicked right down to this 420, 424 zone. And then we got the move. Now we're trying to hold and get the move back up. But right now, this is going to be the level that I watch for us to potentially break to the downside. Because if we break this 420 area, we really do have room down to 375. There is a 3-hour demand zone sitting there. And then that zone is really sitting from 375 all the way down to 330. So if we do come down, possible reaction in this area. Otherwise, if we break these levels, we have 300, 23,300 all the way down to 23,250s. Okay, so be mindful of a potential another day where we get this move to the downside. However, be also mindful that we do have a lot going on today. Okay, we have data, we have FOMC, we have earnings still, in place. So I was kind of telling my co-host here, like, it might be one of those wonky days where, yeah, you either blow an account or you do really, really well because you were patient. And So if you're one of those people that don't typically trade on FOMC, you don't typically trade when there's a lot of, aggressiveness, I guess, in the market, then, just obviously be careful for the day. But definitely going to be watching these levels here again, 420 to the downside, and then any sort of upside move right now, I'm a little bit cautious only because we did make this like pretty intense wick here on the 1 hour. So what I'd be looking for is a reaction if we do get up into like 578, 580, and then looking to see if 600 is going to come into play. And then now you really have room. If you clear 600, you have room to fill the rest of this wick at 652. That's if and when that happens, right? Let's go to ES real quick here. ES has been one of the weaker ones. ES has been kind of struggling here. We really held this nice, this is a 4-hour trend line, I believe, but we did hold this nice 4-hour trend line here. And we're really just riding it up. I think ES definitely has been respecting levels a little bit better, especially the psychological levels. You guys can see this 400 area really came into play yesterday. We wicked right to 396.25, and that's going to be, the levels that I would look for us to break to the downside. So if we can break 63.96, I think we have room to possibly break this 15 minutes demand zone. This is not the strongest demand zone. So I think if we clear let's call it like 63.90, 63.92, I think we have room down to the 85s and then possibly 77. So this is going to be a key area on ES today. And then, I like the confluences so far to the downside on ES. We are holding the trend line, so that would give us the trend line break. And then if we can get previous day's low to break as well, I think we're in for possibly seeing the 70s on ES today. So we'll see what happens. But Matt, why don't you walk us through gold and oil?
Yeah, absolutely. And to answer the questions in the chat, FOMC is at 2 p.m. Eastern today. Not a lot of drama in the announcement, I would imagine. We'll pull up the FedWatch tool a little later once the market's open. But then the Chairman Powell's press conference will be at 2:30 Eastern. And that's probably where we're going to see a little more volatility, a little more market movement, unless they somehow surprise by coming in with a rate cut, has the political pressure from various avenues, including the White House, worked. We're going to find out today, and if not, I expect we'll see a pretty swift reaction from the administration. Both the president, the Treasury Secretary, has sort of in a departure from that job's traditional role, really been critical of the Fed and specifically Chairman Powell. So we'll see what happens with that, guys. Yesterday we talked about the possibility of a breakout in oil, and sure enough, we saw that. Once we broke out from the 67 level, we got up to 69 in a hurry. So right now we've kind of based out between the 68.40 level and 69.50. We need a breakout of this level up here, about 69.65 or so, to continue higher. We might need a little bit of a pullback before we do that, but boy, just a nearly parabolic move to the upside yesterday after we talked about this previous area. And guys, this is a very common thing on charts. Previous support becomes resistance, or previous resistance becomes support. We banged our head in the 66 to 66.20 level of prior resistance. Once we finally broke through it and retested it and maintained it, sure enough, it became a launch pad for the next move up. And this can work overhead for resistance as well. So now we are forming a little overhead resistance. So we're gonna, I don't really have a bias on oil today. I would say slightly bullish. But yesterday, guys, we talked about this move. So congrats to anyone who caught it. As far as gold goes, I guess we'll roll that one over. All right. We are right down here at about the 33.72, sort of an ascending channel that we're breaking out of on the downside. And again, this is an hour-long candle, and we got about 10 minutes left. So we'll see if this pulls back up and forms a little bit of a wick. But if this candle closes here and we continue lower, this puts me on basically bearish on gold for the day on the 1-hour chart. Gives us room back down to this prior area of support here at about 33.56. See if I can straighten that line out. There we go. So we'll see what kind of how that develops. But again, don't make one of the biggest mistakes of candlestick practitioners. This candle is not closed yet. So once it's closed, we're going to have a pretty good idea, I think, of where the next move in gold is going to be. So that's kind of what we caught as far as gold and oil yesterday, moving into today. So yeah, that's what we got to look at there.
Awesome. Great.
All right. And you know what? While we talk about the price of NQES, oil and gold, let's also bring up the price of our Lightning funded accounts that we currently have. running a crazy promo right now. This is literally crazy. It's never been easier to get into the game. I know that you know what? Drew just told me to wait because he doesn't have the graphic ready. But I'm still going to talk about it. Okay, I'm still going to talk about it because this promo is an absolute banger, and you're going to see here in a second when Drew brings up that graphic. But before he does, let's also actually talk about the massive giveaway that we're going to do if we hit 18,400 subscribers today. Okay, we are 173 subs away from 18,400. If we hit that, we do a massive lightning funded account giveaway. I know Background Nick has told us like this is going to be insane. So make sure that if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and also share the channel with all your trader friends so we can reach the 18,400 today and do a massive giveaway for you guys. So Drew, whenever you're ready, pull up that graphic so I can talk about that. Promo. I mean, this has been crazy the last couple days, like last 10 days or so. Whenever I tried to do a smooth transition, Drew is not ready, but he is now. So let's do it. All right. You see it here on the screen. It's actually crazy. You can get a 25K lightning funded account for $176. You can get a 50K lightning funded account for $250, and you can get a 100K account for just $351. Okay, just use code July. This offer ends on July 31st, 11:59 p.m. EST. So if you were thinking about getting an account, do it now. There won't be a better time. So yeah, sorry, Drew. Thank you that you're ready now.
Nick, something tells me you're going to have a lot of technical difficulties today.
Yeah.
He's gonna like invert your camera. You're gonna have one of those like negative exposures for the whole rest of the day, or maybe he's just gonna put up last Friday's picture of you in your window instead.
Oh,
oh no, let's not do that.
I started something, huh?
Yeah, but no, guys. In all seriousness, those lightning funded accounts, especially at 25K for one, basically all in price there, 170. So that's really really good. Again, lightning funded, you bypass the eval stage. That's a really outstanding deal. I highly encourage everyone to take advantage of that if that's within your budget, because that's that's within your budget and you have a nice strategy to either test out or deploy in that particular account. Can get you to payouts hopefully pretty quickly if you know what you're doing. So yeah, please take advantage of that sale if that's within your budget, because that is a hell of a deal.
Oh yeah, we love our deals. Oh man. So what do you think? I'm looking at your charts here, Matt. That's the standard deviation that you have there, right?
Correct. Those are +1 and -1 standard deviation bands off of VWAP. We have an absolutely tiny range right now within those. I usually like to, up here I have the standard deviation width. Right now it's 12.3. I usually like to see that in the 40s. So it's just really tight right now. And our 5-minute ATR is right there as well. And again, that is what I refer to as a politician's market, meaning we're moving, but we're not going anywhere. We're not really maintaining trends or anything like that, which is to be expected with a lot of news on deck and earnings today, and coming through the Asian and the European session. So we'll just wait. I will say this today is probably. We have bias. We have ideas of what's going to happen on any given day, as much as we're just woefully wrong on that sometimes. But I am a complete open book coming in. I have no idea what today's gonna entail. I think the most likely outcome is we maybe have a move or two, but just general choppiness up until the FOMC, and then we have a couple of hours of crazy fallout from the FOMC and the press conference and the president's response and all of that, which could make for some fantastic trading tomorrow and Friday. But I'm going in with a wait and see approach today, probably even more so than we do on any given day, because I think a lot of things are on the table today, depending on any sort of comments or things that are made leading up to the meeting. But yeah, it's a big news-driven macro day, so we've got to be careful.
Yeah, and it's interesting too, because you talk about, you want to see the standard deviation width at around 40. When was the last time we even had that? Do you know?
It's been. When we get a big price action expansion, those bands do expand very quickly, just based on the nature of what standard deviation off a point is. But yeah, it's been it's the right way. We've seen it in bits and starts and whatever word that I'm desperately searching for right now that I just can't seem to locate in my head because I'm not fully awake yet. But it's in fits and starts. There we go. That's what my grandma used to say all the time. I don't know why that was in my head. But anyway, it's been a while since we've seen it consistently day in and day out, New York session, get to the levels that we like to see. It's just been, at best, I would describe it as inconsistent.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's going to be an interesting day. Absolutely interesting day. I typically used to, when I was trading, I usually don't trade before FOMC. Especially in options. That's something that, you'd notice like a lot of volatility. Options premiums are spiked. They're pretty expensive. So, from my options days, typically FOMC days are off days for me, or I would wait until after, some sort of announcement came out or the press conference, because you typically see some wild price action happening, and usually the first move is the wrong move. So you got to be careful on days like this, not trying to get into an entry. And I'm talking to everyone, including you, background Nick. This is especially for you. But we will, we'll be monitoring what comes out today, any sort of earnings, and of course, always be aware of any sort of headline risk that can come out. And yeah, we'll just see where the day goes. But
and I would say I'm the exact.
Did you guys hear about that earthquake, by the way?
Yeah, crazy.
The one in Russia?
Yeah, crazy.
He has extra vodka this morning in case
that's exactly why.
Wild.
But no, I'm actually the opposite, Marin. I don't trade after FOMC on FOMC days just because there's so much going on at that point. And there can be some volatility. There can be some big moves, but like you said, it can the first 5 or 6 candles after 5-minute candles after FOMC can be wicky as hell. I'm not saying I don't scalp a little here or there, but as far as looking for those big momentum 30, 40, 50 plus point trades, I typically don't. I'll let the degens go play in that playground, and I'll wait. The next morning is usually, the next morning is usually great trading though. So that's what I'm looking forward to if today somehow continues the pattern we have this week of being just shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Matt, that means you're taking trades before. Miriam, you're taking trades after. That means I'll enter my trade right at 2 p.m.
All right.
Perfect.
All right.
You and Nick, you and other Nick.
Yep.
Somewhere little degen's going, yes, excellent. Do it. He's got his cloak on.
Yeah. We've seen it.
I still think on like these, on these full port days, he should actually come on and wear it.
Well, I'm obviously very, very happy for little degen that, he got engaged, and I'm sure I've never obviously met his fiance, but I'm sure she's wonderful. But I'm a little sad he's single or not single, because I would challenge him to go get a girl's number while wearing that cloak. I think it would be one of the funniest things ever. You want to talk about a good IRL stream? That's.
Yeah.
I think he will still do it.
Trying to get a phone number with his cloak on.
Yeah.
Hey, and you see what he just put in the chat? If we hit 18,400 subs today, we will be giving out quite a few accounts, and these are going to be Lightning funded. So if you haven't already,
call your friends, call your neighbors, call your family,
tell everybody.
Subscribe. I would never advocate, because I imagine it's getting some sort of terms of service, creating alternate accounts to subscribe. I would never, ever, ever, ever tell you to do that. But I mean, we get our number when we get our number. So,
Don't just share it on socials.
Do that. That is,
and share
that
it with your
wrong.
friends. We're gonna have some banger giveaways. All right, NQ is still ranging between the previous week high and the weekly open. Right now, just chilling there. It could very well be that it is gonna chill in a similar range until FOMC. So,
you just had to say it, didn't you?
Well, I just had to jinx it. If you say it, it's not gonna happen.
And this will be a 10 handlebar day.
Well, it could be, but hey, if you look at gold, gold is tanking right now. Gold made quite a move outside of that range. Oil recovered. So yeah, gold is dropping. Maybe we start trading gold today.
Yeah, we can look at that. We can look at that.
You was that the bear flag that you had like the other day? Was that oil or gold?
NQ.
No, it was you were testing something and you were like,
Oh, that was oil.
it was
Yeah,
oil.
that was oil. Look, that was actually, it's funny because wait,
Didn't
where
you
was
say
it?
you would have been cooked on it?
Yeah, it was quite funny because it would have stopped me out. But where was it? Was it on the 1 minute?
Probably on the 1 minute.
No. It wasn't a 5 minute, but it was, I think, 2 days ago. No. Oh yeah, here it is. It's actually even the line is still here.
Hey,
So I would have gotten cooked. All right. So I would have had my entry like right about here with a stop above the flag. I would have gotten stopped out and then it would have worked like perfectly. So,
Mm.
well.
it's all good. It's
Oh,
all
Nick,
good.
yeah.
All right. Well, we are, kind of struggling at this 500 area here on NQ. It's not a, it's definitely an area of interest that, we've been seeing come into play, in the past few sessions here. So definitely in this, like, call it like 515 to 500 on NASDAQ. And this is actually right where, like, and I mean, you can call it a coincidence or not, but on Sunday, the Globex session, this is where we gapped up to. And so, when we are talking about these areas being pretty significant, it's because they are whole psychological numbers. So these areas are going to come into play pretty often. You'll see in NASDAQ, and then same thing with ES. You got like the nice round numbers, 400, or pretty much every 10 points on ES is going to be a pretty significant level. But right now I'm kind of curious to see if they're going to take it down below this 450. 450 was also a key area from yesterday. So we'll see if you guys can see actually really nicely here, previous resistance turned into support. And this is the 450 zone. So I would say, if we get some traction below this, I would target previous day low, and then this will be kind of like the final boss for me to see if we can get the move down. Again, on a day like this, I'm going to be a little bit more cautious. I'll probably wait for, a break and then a retest rather than trying to enter on the breakout. And yeah, we'll just see what today brings. But what are you looking at, Nick? I know you have like similar trend lines to me, right?
Yeah, very similar. I think one is the exact same one. Not 100% sure. However, so I do look at that trend line. Obviously, I do look at the previous week high and the weekly open. Like I want to break out of this range to the downside, ideally, right? So break previous week high, that trend line, Asia and London, because that shit is all sitting together. And once that does break, here's what that would look like in my mind, is we break it, we retest it, and then would be my opportunity to short. But let's see. That's what I'm waiting for. Here's another thing though, another scenario. If we do get a bounce on previous week high again, and we do come up to sweep London, and we have a 5-minute candle close below, I could also enter a short here already, but I would only target the trend line and previous week high, and then wait for the actual trend line break to happen. So these are my scenarios for today. Short.
Okay. Yeah, it is looking a little weak here as we enter close to the open. We're about less than 30 minutes here from the New York session. So I don't know. Did we get that pull up? We got that pull up, right? Are we feeling bullish, bearish, dolphinish?
We do, yeah. We have 35% bullish as always. We have 35% just want lightning funded giveaway. We have 18% perma bear and 13% barcode because market is marketing. So this is very balanced today.
Okay. All right, we'll see. Yeah, I'm looking at Bookmaps here in terms of these levels to the downside. NASDAQ still has those the orders sitting there at 75. This was kind of similar, little deja vu from yesterday. We did see that area also come into play, but we have that zone right now, and then still some sellers, not a lot, but still an area of interest is going to be that 500 to the upside. And then we have some liquidity stacked basically through 470, and then really nothing that I can see right now, but of course I can always change as we get into the open here. And then ES's levels are going to be at 410 and then 405. Right now we are coming into that 405 area. We're about a couple points from that, but that would put us pretty much below this trend line, and then we would be clearing previous day close as well. So let's see if we start to get the selling pressure coming in here. We are kind of starting to break these levels here at the 470s, so see if we get continuation.
All right, guys. We are going to be joined by Amos in I think about 10-15 minutes here. And then afterwards we got Coach Tank on today, so we've got a lot of knowledge going to be dropped on the stream today. So again, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you call friends, family, and now's a great opportunity to maybe reconnect with somebody you haven't talked to in a very long time, and just call them. Hey, I know it's been 10 years. How you doing? Make sure you subscribe to Tradeify TV. I highly encourage that. That'd be a fun phone call to make. So let's get up to our target today, and then DGen Nick will go full DGen in giveaway mode. So if you think his trading DGen mode is pretty frantic, just wait till you see him in DGen giveaway mode. Background Nick might be fired today with all he gives away.
Yeah, you haven't even seen his final form yet.
Yeah.
Sorry, Nick. What's that?
All good. I was just saying maybe I can call Jay Powell and ask him to get his buddies to subscribe. But Miriam, there's a question in the chat. Can you share your book map and quickly walk us through what you're looking at? Ralphie J Trades is asking.
Oh, okay. Let me move over to book maps here. Okay, so those levels. So what I was looking at on book maps here on ES, I'm always looking for areas of basically dark areas, right? We're looking at there's this red, pretty thick red wall here on book maps for ES. This is at the 6405 area. So I kind of look at these as potential support resistance and looking at levels of confluence with my charts. And so right now on ES, you can see if I zoom in here. We have this 414, this 410 area did have some sellers sitting there, but you can see the bids are kind of getting hit here. So it's pretty slow on ES, but if we start to get some tractional move up here, I think the next level up would be the 6414, which again is in line with where that 6415 area is, same area that we've been seeing a lot of resistance on. On the NASDAQ here, if I go to the NASDAQ, and sorry for my glitchiness, NASDAQ looks a little bit more chaotic just because of the settings that I have. But right now you can see these walls of orders are starting to stack up, and this changes. Like you'll notice, like when the market opens, it's pretty chaotic. It's almost like unreadable at that point. But when we get a lot of volatility, you start seeing areas that become darker, areas that the darker blue or the lighter blues, those usually don't have any orders, or they have light orders. So I typically look at like the dark areas in terms of orange or yellow, and then deep red is going to be pretty thick orders sitting there. And again, like using book maps is, for me, it's not like I use it and I trade off of it and this is one thing that I use. No, I like to see where the orders stack up. I like to see where potential resistance and support could come in based off massive orders, based off massive sells. If I'm looking at the which you guys can't see it right now, but I have a indicator on book maps that shows me the aggressive sellers and aggressive buyers. And so for me, whenever I'm saying, oh, there's selling pressure coming in, you just start to notice these bigger bubbles and bigger orders stacking up. And so whenever I look at book maps, I'm more so focusing on my charts, but it does give me something to kind of base my analysis on. So, but again, I think as beginners, it can get really complicated using this. So I wouldn't suggest as a beginner using this. Definitely don't only use book maps as your main source of indicators, but because you'll see a lot of times these orders will stack up and they'll just completely go away. So a lot of spoofing going on book maps, but it's definitely helpful to see potential areas of resistance. And I know, Matt, you use book maps as well, so you might use it a little bit differently.
Yeah, people don't spoof orders. What are you talking? That's illegal, Miriam.
Absolutely not.
That doesn't happen. Who listen, if you can't trust multi-billion / trillionaire market fund managers to be just decent, honest people, like who can you trust, right?
Yeah.
But no, Bookmap is a resource hog, so make sure you have a decent computer if you're trying to run it, because it will dominate your processor and your RAM if you've got it pulled up. But no, it is a nice reference point. I kind of keep it off in the corner and only look at it when I'm looking to get into something. So, you know, it's only maybe 2-3 times a day where I'm really zoned into it and kind of seeing where some of the orders stack up. And just to see kind of the, like you said, you know, the bubble size in terms of the buyers and sellers at key areas of support or resistance are very helpful as well. It's a nice tool, as Miriam said, to use to kind of supplement and complement the other tools that you're using. I know there are people that only trade off it. The people that I think I've seen 2 or 3 traders that are really good at that, and the rest you can get lost pretty quickly. But I think if one thing on this show we've demonstrated pretty well, both through the traders we bring in, especially T-Trades, and some of the stuff he does, is that, you know, guys, if you don't know where to start, if you're kind of floundering around with some of your technical analysis, root yourself in candlesticks. I know it's, you know, TPO market profile, that's kind of in vogue right now, and that's fine. I'm not discouraging you from using that. It's something I've studied a little bit here or there, but everything in my career, and especially, you know, if you look at some of the very talented traders that are out there, it begins with candlesticks. That doesn't mean it's all you need. You do need other indicators. You do need systems, and you do need everything. But candlesticks, if you don't have a clue where to start, Steve Neeson, NISON, get on eBay, get some of his materials secondhand, and start there, because that's a great foundation for your technical analysis and your trading career.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of good books on that too, just even beginner. I think it's there's one that is about like Japanese candlesticks. I literally think it's called like Japanese candlesticks.
Japanese Candlestick Bible. Japanese Candlestick Bible.
Is it? Okay, maybe.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, it's really good.
That one's a pretty good one. And there's another one, I think Candlestick, literally just candles. Maybe it is Candlestick Bible. Maybe that's what I'm thinking
Yeah,
about.
it is the Candlestick Trading Bible, actually.
Yeah. So a couple ways that you can start to understand, because it really is like a candle is a story. It's telling you what is going on, who's in control at a certain point. And, you know, yeah, it doesn't, you know, it's hard when you're looking at just like a plain static chart. You know, that's why having chart time, and I know Matt talks about this often, is like having the chart time is really what's going to help you succeed as a trader, because, you know, what we see time stamped on the charts isn't necessarily what's happening during that period, right? And, you know, especially when you're looking at a day where we get a lot of wiki happening, right? There's a lot of indecision, there's a lot of fake outs happening. So being aware of certain areas and key levels, and letting, for example, being patient enough to let a candle close, right? Depending on how you trade and what charts you use, you know, letting that candle close in order to give you that extra confirmation. And that's something, you know, as a beginner trader, it's good to get in the habit of reading charts and being in the actual period of it happening. And going back and back testing is super helpful too, of course. You can see that action as well, but there's nothing that's going to really set you to be successful if you can't just get the chart time in. So with that being said, we are about less than 20 minutes here from the New York Open, and we are still struggling at this 480 area. So yes, is kind of flirting with this trend line here. So I'm going to be curious to know. We might get one of those F around and find out sort of days. That's kind of what I'm feeling that we're going to get, a FAFO day. And, you know, we might even get like a few dips into certain areas, excuse me. You know, we did get a really, really nice trend day yesterday. I wouldn't say it was the cleanest, especially in the beginning of the day. It was kind of a tricky day to, you know, try to get an entry. But, you know, once we got the move, it was a nice trend day to the bottom. Sorry, my charts are a little wacky here, but you know, for now, I would be curious to see if we can break out of these zones. And that's something I talk about all the time, is like what is the range that we're sitting in based off the previous day. And you guys can see, you know, we have all the way at the top here, the 64.40, you know, all the way down to yesterday's low. So since we are closer to yesterday's low, I'm going to be watching to see if we can break those areas, or at least have a reaction to those areas for a play. Right.
Well, that was a dramatic sigh.
I'm just letting it all out now so that, you know, we don't feel all tense in the opening bell.
Do you want to lead us in some guided meditation before the market's open?
Not a bad idea. I probably would suck at guiding that, but if I had a script, I mean, I'll take it. I'll take the job.
Well, just
you
just GPT.
Yeah, no, you got to steer into it as a trader. Just be like, Imagine opening the door to your Lambo.
To your
Imagine
purple SVJ.
1,000 people buying your course.
And then imagine changing your company name and closing shop before they have a chance to charge back.
Imagine getting a HELOC loan on a Rolex.
You know,
all
this
right, we're done.
is all stuff that's been done before. I think that's the scary part of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Hey, chat, quick question. Who is ready for Amas?
Are we
Who
ready
is ready
for
Amas?
Amas?
I know he's setting up in the background. So,
Okay,
chat is
Mary,
ready.
that voice is gonna creep me out if you keep doing it.
I'll
I
just
don't know.
start sending like audio notes to everyone. Just
like
like,
that
morning.
particular inflection of your voice is like the female version of Hal from 2001. I can't allow you to make that trade.
you are the weakest link. Goodbye.
I can't allow you to do that, David.
No
All
time.
right. Well, before our guest rethinks coming on this show, I think we should. Are we ready in the back there, Drew? Moss, can you give us a nod if you're ready?
Cool,
All right,
cool.
he's good. I said a nod, not a thumbs up, dude. Come on, follow instructions. No, I'm just
Yeah,
kidding.
ban him, ban him.
So, all right, guys. So it is time for us to bring on our regular weekly guest for Wednesday. The man that makes me question every decision I made from about 18 to 25. But hey, he's doing well. He's got it figured out, and we're happy to have him every Wednesday here at Tradeify TV. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome Amas.
Good morning.
Yay.
There he
Welcome,
is.
Amas.
You're still muted. And I'll take the time when you are mute to say that why the fuck are you not wearing a YT on a YT Wednesday?
Dang.
Come on.
Called out.
Damn, I didn't know.
Now you know. YT Wednesday. You gotta wear YTs on Wednesdays. How are you doing, man?
Great. What about you guys?
Very good, very good.
Notice that's the first thing Nick goes into. He doesn't say, "Hey, how you doing, man? Everything doing all right? Hey, how's your trading going? Why the fuck aren't you wearing a white tee?" Like that's just going right at him. Man, he's a good guest. We want him on again. Let's not
Well,
go down this road.
The thing is, this is not the first time he's on the stream, right? So we can start treating him as a normal friend, okay? And a normal friend gets called out if they don't wear a white tee on a white tee Wednesday.
I'm pretty sure after this, he's never going to want to be our friend.
Oh man, poor guy. He's like, oh, what did I get myself
Yeah.
into? Well, we love you, Amas. We appreciate you no matter what shirt color
Thank
you
you,
are
thank you.
wearing. So let's get into it. Let's pull up your charts. And I know you kind of have a strict rule of not trading in the first 30 minutes, but show us what you're looking at so far.
Let me go on this 4-hour chart. So basically, there is two things that can possibly happen. Is either we close above this structure's high on the 4-hour. So if we do close above this high, I would like to go long for a continuation play because this candle will close bullish, and if it closes above the opening price, then I know the bulls are in control. And for the second possible opportunity, if this candle closes bearish below the previous candle's low, I will try to go for a bearish continuation to the downside to break the first 30-minute low. That's the
And
idea.
that's the 4-hour chart you have on there, right?
Yeah, I usually look at the 4-hour and the 1-hour chart at this time.
I have a technical question for you. So in terms of, you said you would go bearish if we got a close below the bottom of that candle's wick that you have there. So what would be your target? Because essentially, would you be looking more to the left there to see the wick of those candles to try to take the downside to that? Like what would your target be?
Good
Or you
question.
kind of go for like a quicker scalp, right?
Yeah, I always go for quick scalps. So basically, let's say this candle right now it chops. What is most likely going to happen is that 9:30 will open, will manipulate down, then market structure shift, hold, and then push back to the upside. And then as soon as we're going to have that break of structure, as soon as this candle will close on the 4-hour, then it is a really good continuation play to go back to the most recent high. So let's say I would target the most recent high made from this structure. So basically like the 930 move should be a manipulation and should be like the creation of a short-term protected low or high. So let's say 930 opens. There's two possible things. Either we open up and then flip. So I will look for a bearish continuation, or we open down and then we have a bullish continuation to the upside.
Okay, got it. How did you trade yesterday? Yesterday we kind of got a nice little pullback. Did you capitalize on that?
Yeah, I took one small scalp yesterday. To be honest, on the weeks that have a lot of news, like this week, I really like to scale down to the lower time frames and take quick scalps in and out of the market,
Okay.
rather than bigger picture plays, because usually on those weeks it's hard. Like I want to let the market digest the news first, and then take my bigger picture plays.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's typically the sentiment I think a lot of us have too. I know Matt just said he likes to take the next day move, which typically gives us a good move. But yeah, waiting on the news to digest, guys. Like I've been through enough FOMCs to see and witness, like when we get a move, that initial move that we get, the algos are really just reacting to the data, right? So a lot of times the first move is the wrong move, and then you'll typically see a complete reversal of it. Now we've had a lot of different types of FOMCs, and we're not expecting anything out of the blue or out of the ordinary today. But again, I think, especially when Jerome Powell comes on and talks on the press conference, you see that, algos are picking up on specific things that he says, and he is very deliberate. If you guys have really heard him speak, he is very, very careful of the words that he chooses to say. And so, even some of the questions that are asked, like if he says like one trigger word, like the algos just go crazy. So, it's very, it's just one of those days where you really just want to be very cautious. A lot of times when he does get off the podium, then the market starts to make a move. And typically by that point, I don't even like trading, because at least for me, it's not a great time. We're talking about like maybe an hour before the market closes, or even less. So, for me, I'm like, all right, I'm just taking these days very carefully. And you guys should too, right? You should always take it carefully and just make sure you're managing your risk.
100%.
Yeah, it is interesting to see the juxtaposition with Powell and Trump, right? Powell, like you said, very measured, very careful. Trump's very shoot from the hip, very, you don't typically have to wonder what he's thinking. So it is interesting watching. And I could not have been like so much like that when they were together last week, right? When they were standing next to each other, it was very, like, they were both really uncomfortable in that moment. It was kind of entertaining to watch, to be honest. But yeah, I think the Powell stuff is gonna come to a head. And I'm not saying I favor or disfavor this, but I'm sticking to my prediction that Powell is not going to be running the Fed by the end of the calendar year. So we'll see. It's just I don't know if Polymarket's got something on that. Maybe I should go look at that. But yeah, it's I feel pretty strongly that that's going to escalate starting today. But we'll figure it. It's going to be interesting. Listen, today, for the one of the cool things, guys, when you really start getting into the markets and all the machinations surrounding them, is that, like, for myself, who's kind of a little bit of a market nerd, like even on days like today where it's like, okay, we're going to be really careful, we're going to really seek out confirmed trends as opposed to a lot of the choppiness of FOMC day, at least it's interesting. We get some entertainment out of it. So yeah. So Amash, you referenced that a lot of news, and you tend to kind of back out a little bit on that. So are you trying to trade more some of those news vacuums, like the 2 to 3 weeks that'll come after major earnings and FOMC and stuff like that? Is that where you try to do the bulk of your trading?
Basically, like, what I do is when there's a lot of news in the week, I usually go on lower time frames to find quick scalps. So I rather go, let's say, on a 15-minute chart and find quick scalps. I think they're more reliable on when the market is did not digest the news yet. So quick scalps in and out, and when let's say 1 week after the news, then it's good. So next Monday, the bigger picture plays will be in play.
Okay. I do also want to encourage everybody. I don't know exactly where to find them now, but especially on Reddit, it's various other places. They put together some really funny like lip dubs of Jerome Powell speaking at press conferences. They're not real, of course. They're AI generated, but he said some really funny stuff that even I won't repeat on this stream. But some of that stuff is really entertaining. We got to laugh a little bit. Got to take some moments of levity in this business, which can be very serious a lot of the time. But that's definitely some entertainment there.
I think I've seen some of those, and he's just like completely unhinged.
Oh my, yeah, but he's just standing up there like all calm and collected, and just saying the most unhinged shit that you've ever seen.
Comedy.
Yeah. If I can find some of them, I'll put the links on my Twitter feed. But that's it's pretty funny stuff. All right, guys. So we are 5 minutes before the New York Open. It is time for the opening bell battle.
Every single day when we play that, I wonder who would actually win if we were filming that for real and we would actually fight.
Not you.
What do you think? Yeah, well, okay. Yeah. So it's gonna be you, huh? Miss Powerlifter.
I don't even have to swing anything.
Wow.
I can just stand there.
Wow.
Give you a stern look. You're like, ah. Oh, good times. I did used to box though. I used to box.
Well, you boxed and powerlifted, so I'm toast.
All the aggressive sports.
Wow, I said yesterday I thought your husband's a brave man. I amend that. He's even braver than I thought.
Well, that's why he's so tall. He knows he can just go like this.
I was gonna say if that would be the funniest picture in the world is him just palming your head, then just you're swinging, trying to get
Yeah. Yeah, I have a lot of big D energy, as the Gen Zers would call it.
Is that what they're calling it nowadays?
I don't know what they're calling anything these days.
These damn kids, man. No offense, Mom.
Oh man.
Oh man. All right, guys. So we are now just about 2 minutes to the opening bell. I'm looking at a 5-minute ATR in the NQ of 12, pretty low, but obviously that always expands once the market's open. I really want to see, for me to really be interested in trading this morning, I want to see a big movement at the opener in the opening half hour. I may not participate in it, but I need to see these standard deviation bands expand a little bit. I need to see the ATR tick up a little bit. Entirely possible on a day like today that we don't, right? The big boys just want to say, you know what, I'm going to wait until the chunk of earnings that's out over the next 2 days. Again, Microsoft, Meta, etc. today, Amazon, Apple, etc. tomorrow. A huge chunk of the S&P and the NASDAQ report over the course of the next 48 hours. And combined with the FOMC, combined with what is obvious tension between the White House and the Fed, it's going to be a really interesting next 3 to 4 sessions, probably going into next Tuesday or Wednesday. I'm excited because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But again, be careful, guys. I know there are people in the chat that have already blown accounts today, so be very, very careful. Make it to the end of the day with your account intact. If you're a newer trader within 3 to 6 months, that should be your goal today. Is again, keep in mind, yes, we are here to make money. If you're not here to make money, get out of this business. But your number one job as a trader is to preserve your capital, and that includes sim capital in an eval or a sim funded account as well. So, and again, you can get a Lightning funded account at some of the lowest prices we've ever offered. See our chat for that. All right, guys. So it is time. We are 30 seconds away from the New York Open. I hope everybody is ready. Let's have a great trading day. Watch your position sizes, stay in control, and let's get after it. All right, 15 seconds now. We're hovering right around VWAP here at the Open. Again, we have not really meaningfully pushed above or below plus or minus 1 standard deviation over the course of about the last 90 minutes. So keep that in mind. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1, Ding, ding, motherfuckers.
Let's go.
Here we go.
But I love that.
Let's get some price action expansion out of the gate here, guys.
Hey, Amos, remind me again really quick. I know that usually you wait for the first 30 minutes to form. Last time you did take a trade after like 10 or 12 minutes or so. When do you usually break that system of waiting for the first 30 minutes?
To be completely honest, it was like it was an A+ setup, so it doesn't really happen that often. But usually, like when I have a scalp on the 15-minute confirmed by a 15-minute candle, then I would break that rule. So like I would trade the first 15 if it's really good. If not, then I would just wait for the first 30.
Got it.
So last time, like all the stars were aligning. So we had like the London low sweep, perfect sweep. We also had an inversion for value gap, which is a good entry model for ICT traders. So that's why I entered immediately.
Got it.
And I saw you guys posted a short about when you went on a call with TT, so T Trades.
Yep.
And yeah, so that's literally what I use, the fair value gap. So for me, the fair value gaps are just areas where if we are truly bullish or bearish, we should hold. So let's say here we formed a bearish fair value gap, and if we are truly bearish, for me, we should respect the area where the aggressive sellers, push price down. But that's like in terms of like order flow, this would be just low volume, since price just pushed through super hard. We didn't, there's not a lot of volume trading yet inside of this price action right here. So from this candle's down wick right here to this candle's up wick.
Got it. So we are holding, we did just sweep Asia low, but we are holding London low so far on NQ.
Yeah.
But as I said in the market wake up, like for a short, I would want to see that trend line break. I would want to see London being broken, then retested, and then I would enter a short. So let's see if that setup forms.
Like ES is trying to break here.
Yeah, NQ is on it.
Right into this pre-market low here. Let's see if we break that. The 50s are going to be important levels.
We did just reject the daily open on NQ. I would want to see at least a 5-minute candle close outside of the trend line. A clean close.
Yeah, a lot of competing price action in this first 5-minute candle.
'50s are really strong here on NQ.
As usual. Also, daily open is sitting around there.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, James P, if you're looking to see Amos A++ setup, go to his Twitter, because he always posts his trade recaps there, or most of the time.
Hey, nice trade there, Kenny. Good job.
All right, so here's the push back up from the 50s to the 80s.
Hold.
From the 50s to the 80s in 1 minute.
Wow.
That's exactly why I wait for a 5-minute candle close outside of that trend line, because otherwise you're just getting faked.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been ugly. If this reverses, it was just a London low sweep.
Yeah. That's what I'm
So
thinking.
would be interesting for longs if we close bullish.
What a nice hold of that trend line as well on NASDAQ. Well, ES trying to hold it as well.
It is first 5-minute candle. Gonna be important.
See if we could get back above VWAP here.
Oh, if this candle finishes green, almost did.
Almost did, yeah.
Almost
Wow.
did. What a
Look at that.
recovery.
It's actually interesting for longs.
Nice sweep of that. Yeah. Wow. What a push.
Crazy.
What a reversal off those lows. Holy cow.
Crazy.
Crazy.
Right into this supply area. Let's see if we can clear it. Why I'm like 1 hour.
Amos, do you enter your trades on the 5 minute?
I have two main models. My first model I enter off of a 5-minute structure, and the second one off of a 1 minute / 15-second structure.
Got it. Okay.
15-second. Wow.
So
Yeah.
I was just thinking because you wait for the first 30 minutes. That means you wait for the hourly candle close, and since the 5 minute is related to the 1 hour, that's why I was thinking 5 minute.
Exactly. 5 minutes for the 1 hour, of course.
Yeah, that could be a very interesting 1 hour candle close there.
Mm-hmm. Crazy. They can't hold above 500 just yet. They're struggling with it.
Well, also it could be that we just, again, as we said, that we chop between weekly open and previous week high until FOMC. Don't want to jinx it, but I just did.
Yeah, there you go. Good job.
I am the market maker.
Yeah.
I am the algo. I'm Batman.
Another shot here at 500. Let's see. We still have this supply zone sitting here. It's a 1 hour supply sitting at 508, all the way up to 520. 520 is that key area we struggled with yesterday as well. We do have some sellers sitting there too.
Michael Market Maker is asking why you guys trade the NQ and not the ES. Miriam, you're the best person to answer that.
I like the volatility on NQ. That's the best way I can describe it. Not to say, I mean, ES really is like clean. It can be really clean. But yeah, I just like the volatility. Also, I feel like you have to be really patient with ES, like letting it actually play its move, but which I'm not patient with that at all.
Patience? What's that?
Yeah, what is that? I don't know her.
I was just about to say the same.
Still can't. What an open so far, guys.
Boy, look at the competing wicks on these first two candles.
This is wacky.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Nasty.
That's insane.
Nasty,
I mean,
nasty.
we got a minute till it closes, so a lot can happen here, but my goodness.
Goodness gracious. Ranger Horse. Nick must spend all morning picking out what shirt he'll wear for the show. It's exactly what I do.
Yeah.
That's
I mean, he which white tee is he going to wear? It takes hours. He tries. We've seen it. He tries 4 or 5 on. He's like, no, not this one. Not this one.
I should make a reel exactly that. I love it.
Yeah, we're waiting for it.
Jose, give the market a help with a race. I mean, yeah, for sure. If we hit 18,400 subscribers, because then we're gonna do some Lightning funded account giveaways, which are gonna be banger. I know that Background Nick will throw in some 150Ks Lightning funded. So if you haven't already, subscribe to the stream and share it with your friends, so we get to 18,400 today.
Yes, looking a little bit weaker here.
I mean, basically on NQ, we haven't done anything in these first 10 minutes.
Literally, yeah, we haven't done anything. Opening range will be set here in about 5 minutes. A little less. Still respecting VWAP and the EMAs here on NQ. ES below it. So don't really like to see that confluence there, or that divergence. I feel like ES is kind of looking like it's coiling for a bigger move here. Lots of sellers sitting there at the 520s on NASDAQ.
Yeah, I feel like we got a decent chance of getting up there and taking those out. There's not really much else on the board.
Yeah, it's pretty quiet.
For a chaotic first few minutes.
Was to be expected.
Yeah, we need to clear these orders here. 520.
Well, I mean, but as we've talked about, I can talk. We have seen more often over the past few sessions that price is running away from liquidity as opposed to running to liquidity.
Yeah, that's true. 614 or 64.14 and 15 on ES are going to have that same resistance. Let's see what we get. Yeah, not any orders to the downside here. I don't see.
It's a big candle close here. If this closes close to VWAP, I think we're just in for some shit trading for a little while.
Just accept it now.
We in the barcode.
Yes, might try to fill this wick here. Anything you're looking at, Amos? I know you're just waiting, but
right now, like the 15-minute candle is going nowhere. So, like I said, like wicks do the damage while he tells the story. The body is telling me absolutely nothing for now. So.
Oh, true.
That's fair.
True. Somebody's asking in the chat, Amos, are you trading gold as well or just NQ?
Just NQ. Gold is not for me, unfortunately.
The market just doing its thing. In the poll where we asked, will the Fed cut rates? 62% say no way. 25% say definitely.
Well, they're not expecting to.
No, in fact, if Drew wants to pull up my screen here real quick, as of right now, we are showing a 96.9% chance of rates remaining the same. So at the 425 to 450. Now we fast forward to the September meeting, and these are based on basically the bets being placed on the Fed fund futures rate, which is so fun to say really fast. But basically that now, and this has actually ticked down a little bit in the last week, which is kind of surprising, a 57% chance of a 25 basis point cut in September. But the chance of the rate remaining has gone from sort of low, high 20s to low 40 over the course of the past couple of weeks. So they're already seeming to bet the bets in the past week or two for the September meeting are now moving towards remaining. That's remaining at the rate we're at. It's going to be very interesting to see if we fight through these next couple of meetings and we don't get a rate cut. What's going to happen then? I think at that point, they'll finally push Powell out with whatever form that takes, right? So we'll see. I'm not saying I'm advocating for that. I'm just saying we can kind of read the tea leaves as to what could be happening. So, All right.
Trying to get this push above here. See if we get the.
Yeah, we're breaking out of the 15-minute opening range here.
See if these orders get cleared.
Okay, bro, I wasn't saying Powell wants to go anywhere. I was just saying that, again, and I mean, I don't offer a lot of opinions on this stuff, but I think Powell's done a pretty decent job on sticking the soft landing, right?
Oh, yeah.
But at the same time, I mean, tell me what of the president's sort of whims have been restrained this time around. And you don't often see this much smoke without fire when it comes to, because it's not just Trump, right? The Treasury Secretary, the whole sort of media apparatus surrounding the president is advocating and pushing. And I mean, again, they were just last week accusing him of misusing funds for the renovation of the Fed. Just see the tea leaves being laid here, guys. I'm not saying they'll be successful. I'm saying they're going to try. Yeah. I'm not your buddy, pal. I'm not your pal friend. I'm not your pal, all my friends. If you're in this chat, you're my friend. So
Amos, you said you do partially trade T-Trade system as well, right?
I trade ICT concepts, so not necessarily his system, but
okay, got it.
We definitely agree on a lot of stuff. That's for sure.
Yeah, makes sense.
Now, the ICT concepts, though, are just sort of based on a lot of institutional levels that have been in practice for quite some time. Is that your experience?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing new under the sun, guys. I know whatever may be labeled something now may be labeled something different in the future. I'm not saying. I mean, obviously, the institutional concepts work, or the institutions wouldn't run them. So I actually started looking a little more into to those types of concepts once I read that. Listen, they're not the whim. I hate to break it to you guys. They're not the whims of some YouTuber, past, present, future, whatever. These are institutional concepts that have sort of been formalized into a little more of a system. So it's got a good basis. I'm looking forward to learning more about it.
I think it's good because all the important information is at the same place. That's
the hell just happened there.
I don't know.
They ran some stops.
Nasty market makers today.
Nasty Nasdaq doing it again.
That's that weekly open that's holding, and also it was a London high sweep. So we do have the London low swept. We do have the London high swept now. So that leads to our code.
Man. Well, we'll see. We're still rejecting this opening range here. It's not that 520 area on NQ, still clear rejection as well. See here the pre-market high. Couldn't quite get above. Yes, really flirting with this trend line as well. Man, well, we got our range, guys.
Drew asking in the background if we can get Powell as a guest. I mean, we can ask.
I can call him if you want.
Yeah, worst thing you can do is say no, and he will say no. Or they'll be like, who?
I don't know.
Yeah.
ETV who?
Although, don't tell me it wouldn't be fun. Like the day his term ends, whenever that is, whether it naturally expires, whatever. I say let's give Jay Powell an edible and have him on and just say just talk. Tell us what you're really
That would
thinking.
not get him fired at all.
Oh my! Well, yeah, if he's done already, though, that's what I'm saying. The day after his term ends, we'll have him on and we'll just say, hey, all right, what's this person or that? But we're like, tell me about all these bank CEOs.
Yeah.
What are they really like?
Spill the tea.
Yeah.
That would be sick.
I'm tempted to take a short here on ES, but I don't like necessarily the range we're in. This candle, I do like where the candle closed.
This looks heavy, like a barcode until FOMC. I mean, we already got the first fake out from the 50-minute opening range, which was the London high sweep.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Yeah, I'd like to see I'd like to see Powell trade an account. That'd be fun.
The eval to payout challenge by Jerome Powell.
Well, he'd just buy and then walk out to a microphone and just saying we're cutting rates and then spend that money.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think today's going to be a day where we need to entertain our chat again.
Probably.
We need to. I'm still down to play GeoGuessr. Just saying, Drew.
We did favorite movies the other day. Amos, what's your favorite movie? Or one of them?
Not gonna lie, I don't even look. I don't even watch movies.
I was just gonna say he probably doesn't even watch movies because he's too busy making money.
He watches the charts on Friday night.
Yeah.
My favorite movie. Like, if I say my favorite movie, you guys are gonna be like, damn, that's cool.
don't judge
Because
here.
yeah, it's I would say. Like the best, not movie, but how do we say that in English? Series.
Mhm.
Like series would be Money Heist.
Okay.
Ah.
I liked it a
Money
lot.
Heist is awesome. Yeah,
The Spanish one. Yeah,
that's
that one
really
was-
good.
Yeah,
The Spanish
What?
one. Okay.
yeah. I didn't watch it in Spanish, but like all the actors are Spanish.
Okay.
Yeah, it is a Spanish show, but that
I
one
really
is
enjoyed it.
really good. Yeah, I agree.
I've never seen it.
Amos,
you
somebody's
have
asking what your Instagram is. They can't find you anywhere. What's your Instagram?
My Instagram is AmosPFT, but I'm not really too big on Instagram and TikTok. I'm more on Twitter and YouTube.
Oh man. Okay, we'll see. I'm gonna try ES for a short here if we can get back up a little bit to test this trend line. I might not get filled on this, but it's okay if I don't. I really don't care. I'll take a short. I'll test a short out, and then I'll just set a stop about 2 points.
All right, go
See
for
if I
it.
get triggered here. Might not, to be honest.
Might join you, Miriam. Not right now though, but
All right.
might join you on some shorts.
We'll see.
Really want to see that trend line broken. An interesting 1 hour candle.
Very.
Literally just took out Asia and London highs and lows. And now looks like Darth Maul's lightsaber.
We're getting all sorts of references in here today.
Mm-hmm. Slow move so far.
Where did you say you have your entry?
So I just entered that at 408.25. I'm going to set my stop to 411.25. So 3 points of risk here, but I do want us to break into the 400. So that's going to be my general target.
Well, but finally we get some entertainment and can see your trade. That's great.
Yeah, we'll see. This could be the area that we start to push back up into. So I set my stop at, you guys can see here, right where VWAP is sitting for 11.25. So I don't want them to push this back up and get us into these areas. The reason I took this is it is a trend line break. I am, looking for this wick to fill and then break into, the 400s. And I think we'll get some traction excuse me, if we do get that move. However, this is also one of those trades where I'm not risking very much on. So if this does go south, it's absolutely fine, but I'm willing to take this risk today. Oh, is that not showing up? Nope. Sorry, guys.
Good luck.
Linked. Let me try to link my Tradeify here. Okay, there it is. Okay, now you guys should be able to see that.
Yep, we can see it.
Okay, so I am targeting down here at the 405s. I'll probably take one off. Actually, no, I want a little bit deeper. They are still defending this 405 area, so not really what I want to see. This is kind of what I'm looking at here on TradingView. Like they are, I want to see a rejection of this area right now, which is why I have my stop up here. But I do want to see them reject 410 and then continue down. But this could be just another day where we get a barcode action.
This sounds like another day where you need to make out with your microphone, Mary.
I'm so close to my microphone. I can't tell you like how close I am. So
now it's clean. Now it's clean.
But have you named it yet?
Yeah, exactly. Hasn't even taken me out to dinner. Yeah, so this is what I'm looking for, a rejection right here. Otherwise, we just get the hold, and then I would expect them to push it above opening range high.
Does feel like at least pre-FOMC, any trade you take, you've got to give it a little room to run, and you have to just be patient. We're just, other than that surge up and then subsequent surge down, there's almost no definitive price action after that opening 5-minute candle.
Yeah.
That opening 5-minute candle, as I was watching that, and the next candle pushed above +1 standard deviation. I was thinking 100-point push up at that point. As much as I wouldn't have expected that on an FOMC day, but yeah, it's market said, fuck what you think.
Yeah. I don't give a rat's ass. We do have some liquidity stacked at that 405 area, basically between 414 and 405. So if they do take me out, there's still that potential rejection at 414. Boundless. I know. I think I just need to hire you for my mic settings. Because I have no idea what you're talking about.
But he might be right, actually. He might be right.
All right, I'm looking to go short also.
Yeah, I'm actually a fan of that as well.
TD Garage. Just turn the mic off and write the words on white paper. Yeah, I could do that. I get a whiteboard. That helps.
I do like the idea of shorts.
You just need to run these orders at 400. And then NQ needs to clear 70s.
It's just the thing that we took out liquidity on both sides. Where I'm
I
like,
didn't get filled. One tick.
What were you looking?
No.
Really? Where were
I
you looking to
literally-
enter?
1, 2 ticks. 87.
87. Oh, that would have been
Yeah.
perfect too. 87 is a good area.
yeah, you would already be out.
Yeah, I would
Right.
have been out. Yeah.
And they are holding on to this 405, 407 zone on ES. We didn't expect anything otherwise, guys. This is what we're in for. So
Yeah, it doesn't make it any less disappointing, though.
yeah, exactly.
True.
I almost like kind of want to just give this a bigger stop just to see if we can. Nah, I'm gonna leave it. Nope.
I mean, what I do like is that the 9 EMA is holding very well on the 5-minute chart on NQ.
Mhm. Yeah, I think we need to put some marbles on or something to dump this
Yeah.
one.
Well, for that, we need 18,400 subscribers.
Oh,
So if
you
you
guys
haven't
know
already,
too.
hit smash that subscribe button. And also the like button. The likes need to go up too. I mean, 771 people and only 482 likes. So let's get the likes too. Yeah, no, 555.
Yeah, no.
You know. Not saying that we're gonna do a giveaway right then and there when we hit that. We just want to, like, the main thing we need is 18,400 subscribers. That gets us to the Lightning funded giveaway accounts.
See if NASDAQ can get into this trend line again. Fill the wick here at 452. And then I think if we break that, I think we might have some room. But really slow today. Had nice volatility like in the morning, and now we're just ranging.
On the 1 minute, it's red candle, green candle, red candle, green candle. I might enter a short at that next 9 EMA touch. The 84s.
That would be a good entry. We can get that.
Yeah.
Lots of liquidity stacked here at the 400s. You can see on Bookmap. Some selling is starting to pick up here, but they just keep bidding. So I want to see us flush these areas, these levels.
If it gets a clean through 65, it's got a chance of heading for the lows. But yeah, it's again, liquidity is just stacked up underneath, and we're moving away from it.
Yeah. 450 on NASDAQ has a lot of buyers as well. A lot of bids. Yeah, they're trying to bid this here. Uh-oh, what happened?
Slow morning.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very slow morning.
What's to be expected on a day like FOMC day?
Unfortunately, we talked about that.
All right, what song we all want to sing?
Smiling, keep shining, knowing you will always count on me.
This is just Disney TV all of a sudden.
No, that's never mind. I thought of all people you would get that, Matt.
I probably would. I'm just, my brain's not working so good today. It's just fine. I slept really good last night, but like I've been like weirdly foggy most of the morning. I mean, even more so than usual. So.
Yeah, it's looking like it does want to reverse here. Ay, ay, ay. Ay, Dios mío.
Straight dookie.
Still kind of looking at potentially VWAP projecting here on ES. And as long as we don't get a close above that, then, well, I'll get stopped out before, but I stopped sitting at, yeah, 411.75. Yeah. Thanks, Leia. See, Leia got it.
Oh, I missed that. Yeah.
Hey,
One more line, I would have gotten it.
I'm back. Did I miss anything?
No, absolutely.
We missed you.
Yeah.
Aww. Missed you too, Matt.
Actually, the whole time you were gone, Miriam was shit talking you. It was pretty wild. It was kind of foul.
Well, I mean, when she started when she started singing, my Chrome crashed. So I don't know if that was a coincidence or not, but
wow. Okay. I'll take it. Yeah, that was a good one.
you actually sing pretty well, Miriam.
No. Thanks. Thank you.
Mas, how do you like today's price action?
Pretty pissed right now, I'm not gonna lie. Because I was literally one tick away from being filled.
We got a
With
Moss
my
ready
full
to drop
size
an
and
F-bomb on stream. That's how
Yeah, I just lose it.
like he said pissed. I'm like, wow, really?
Not pissed, but
Slightly perturbed.
yeah.
I do like the short here. I'm taking a short. Sorry for the short notice. No pun intended.
I see what you did there.
I knew you loved that, Matt. Only 1 mini though. Small.
Still rejecting VWAP here on ES. Man, NQ is ugh today. Both of them are. Both of them are. Up on my dang down, flip it and reverse it. That's what they need to freaking do here.
That one I know.
Yeah, I hope so.
That was
I'm so
late high
ugly with
school,
them.
early college. That was
Yeah. Yeah, skirt. Yeah. I need ES to literally just dump it right now. It'd be great. That'd
Dump
be
it.
awesome. It's always when I say I'm gonna trade ES that it's days like this.
Mhm.
Like why can't I actually trade ES on the good days that it actually behaves? Not gives me this dumb shit.
The one downside with the ES though is that the characteristic of that is not common amongst NQ trades is you'll get in a trade and the ES will be like, you thought you were going to be out of this within a couple minutes, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Join
now
me
you're
for
in.
join me for the next 3 hours as I whip
Yeah.
your price all over the fucking place.
Yeah. Set your
All right.
stop and just
I
walk
just
away.
hit my target here. Small tradesy.
Oh, I didn't even
Scalpy.
Okay.
Scalpy.
Scalpy.
Yep.
Meanwhile,
Already out.
3 hours later for me. What was your target on that?
Just 12.5 points.
Okay.
A small scalpy.
Wiki price action right now. ES does look like it's kind of set building up for a move though. Squeezing a little bit. Man, those 405s though are gonna be tough. David, try GC or platinum. That's funny. Yeah, I've been meaning to get into some of the other metals here. But I just haven't.
I would think Leia trades nothing but metal.
That's a good one.
Nice one.
Ba-dum-tsh. $25. Oh my goodness. Hamas, anything?
Nope. Still nothing.
He's like, absolutely not.
But I really like the shorts though.
It's just that we can't really expect a big move, you know?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's also the reason why I only took a 12.5 point scalp. It's like, don't expect much from it.
Yeah, barcodey. I think if they open it above VWAP here, I will be out of this trade, but they should try to run it up to 14 if that's the case. Right now, still rejecting. Eesh. The worst part is when you get like an entry expecting a follow through and then you're just sitting in this chop, but you can't get out of it because it's still respecting your levels. So you just have to wait and see if it's going to stop you out or you take your profit. A lot of time, I mean, more times than I would admit though, I've been in this similar situation where I just end up getting out for break even because I'm just so over it. And I don't want to sit there going through the mental, you know, babysitting this certain trade. And I'd rather just wait for another entry.
Mhm.
Have you guys ever done that? No? Okay, great.
Well, I was about to say, like, who hasn't?
I don't know. Maybe sometimes a lot of people don't actually. I don't know. I don't know if that's a common thing.
Wait, who was that? Highlands. If I can please discuss the reason for my short scalp. Yes, I can. So here's what happened. If we're on my screen, I don't know. Yeah, we are. So basically, I said if we're going back up to the 9 EMA on the 5 minute, I'm gonna take a short, but I did want to see confirmation first, right? And if I go down to the 1 minute here, we just blasted right through it pretty much. So ultimately, that's actually the 9 EMA on the 1 minute. I need to change that to the 45 to give you the same and the visual. So the 45 EMA is the same, like the 45 EMA on the 1 minute chart is the same as the 9 EMA on the 5 minute chart. And we just went through it, tried to break VWAP, but as soon as we came back under VWAP, I knew, okay, this is not gonna push further. So that's why I took this short scalp. My entry was the 488.
This is legendary.
Stream cut out.
Ruh-roh.
With today's price action, who cares?
Yeah, I guess if there's a day for it to happen.
Ruh-roh.
Craig says they all got fired.
Nicholas.
Klaus.
Yeah, we are back. We are
I guess
back.
we're back.
I can see it on the tube.
There we go.
Yeah, okay, we're back. We're back. That's great.
Hello.
Hello.
We just said it couldn't be a better day for a technical error than today.
Oh man.
That was our competition. They don't want us passing them.
Because they know what's gonna happen.
Gonna?
We are gonna pass them. Yeah, man. This.
I don't know. We just need to hit whatever magic button gets us an extra 1,000 viewers for 5 minutes. Oh, I'm sorry. Are we back on? Shit. My bad.
For real.
Man. Man, oh man.
Man, oh man.
We need that
Don't let me around the hot
18,400
mic.
subscribers.
Oh Lord. All right, let's see if we get the move up here into these opening range high. Not gonna lie, I kind of like a potential short at the 14s on ES or even 13s with like a stop above at 15 or so. Let's see, getting some buying pressure coming in here.
I'm just very, very, very intrigued to just, or very tempted to just short the opening range high. Not gonna lie.
No, that's where ESS is sitting. That's why I was looking at that.
Yeah. Okay. I'm talking about NQ. NQ is not quite there yet.
We are
But
getting
shorting-
some push here.
Shorting opening range high on a day like today. Not the worst idea.
So, Amos, on a day like today, like obviously you're with us and we certainly appreciate that. But if you were not like on an active stream right now, like, are you just waiting and watching for the next opportunity? Would you get up and walk away for 10, 15 minutes? How do you handle not or manage to not talk yourself into a less than ideal trade?
Usually what I do is I trade like based around certain timings, super specific timings. So let's say the model that I'm using is on the hourly chart, then I would just log in from the last 10 and the first 10 of every hour. So if it were not in those times, then I will possibly not take a trade. Depending if it's if I'm looking at shorter scalps, 15 minutes, then I'm gonna take a look at the charts for like 1 hour, 2 hours, but then I'm walking out.
Matt just went quiet after that.
Yeah. No, I'm sorry. I was trying to respond to something in the chat, but
It's all good. But this price action is so boring. I think Nick, you have to pull out the fidget spinner. I think.
Yeah.
Okay, right there it is. Kaboom.
For me, I have this. I have this.
Ah, nice. Can you actually solve it?
Yeah, I can.
How fast?
I used to do it fast, but right now possibly like a little bit over 1 minute.
That's pretty good. I knew how to do it around 5 years ago, and I completely forgot.
Yeah, me too. But we went on a trip with my friends, and we didn't have our phones, so I learned.
That's nice.
Nice. You know what, Amos? You know what I'm gonna do now? Give me a sec, okay? Drew, keep me on. Keep me on. I'm gonna do something. There you go. Hey, that actually looks quite nice. Not
That's
gonna lie.
nice.
That's
That's
actually
really
looks
nice.
pretty cool. So
Yeah.
Schrodinger's stop loss. There you go. I now have my plant.
hmm.
When my girlfriend comes back from the holidays, she's just gonna be like, "Yeah, where did the fucking plant go from the living room?"
Is that a real or fake plant?
That is a real plant.
Okay. And do you have any sun in your office there?
Yeah, dude, it's literally floor to ceiling windows. We have so much light
Okay, cool.
in our apartment. During the show, I just let down the shades because,
Oh, okay. So she won't come back with like, why is our plant dead?
well, we'll see.
Our plant is dead because I had to make a point on stream. That's
Yep.
look at us surging up towards the highs now. We've caught a
Yeah,
bid.
we're at that 50-minute opening range high now. So probably, if we get a nice closure, nice bearish closure, I will short this.
Some sellers kind of stepped in there on NQ. ES looks like it wants to continue here. Jeez.
Well, doesn't look like a
Hell of
short.
leap.
Doesn't look like a short anymore.
Nope.
Can we get a poll in the chat? How is everybody doing? Green, red, flat? Well, I know the... Oh, okay. Nick is not here for a second. Just read that.
We'll see if this has any positive effect on Tesla and therefore NQ in the markets. But Mercedes has just announced they are pausing all EV orders in the U.S. in response to tariffs. I'm not sure they were a big part of the market anyway, at least that particular market. But
Trying to get along here.
Color poll. Green, red, black, flat. Let's see. Usually the chat is green, but on a day like this, are we still green? Are we still green?
Opening range here needs to hold on in Q.
I doubt that we're getting a big move to the upside, but hey, who knows?
Well, I'm trying to take this long here, so I got in right at the pre-market high break, but I have my stop set at 14.25, so I'm trying to target and see if we can get up to the 20s or past the 20s here on ES.
Mm-hmm. All right, so the caller poll says currently 39% green, 31% red, 30% flat. I think I've never seen so many people flat in the Tradeify TV chat. But that makes sense. I mean,
Resisting their inner degens.
yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it is. No, that's a positive thing. That's full porting sideways. Yeah. Yeah. Hey, if you're condoring those 0 ZTEs today, that's
Probably a great idea.
yeah, you're banking right now.
Hmm.
So let that theta decay put money in your pocket.
Yep. All right, let's see if ES can get the juice here. Wick right down to that 15 area, or call it high 15s. But let's see if we can get the move up to the 20s. We do have some room up to at least 21. Some sellers sitting at 420 there, but I think if we get the juice here, we can try to move our way up. Nasdaq's still struggling with this pre-market high at 522. Lots of sellers sitting there as well.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, the Monday open is kind of like acting as a ceiling at the 520s.
Yeah.
But it is starting to push.
Trying.
I'm just not confident that we're getting a big move out of it on a day like today, before FOMC actually happens.
Yeah, likely not.
That's why I'm looking for an opportunity to short, even at that level.
So I think while we're kind of waiting here, yesterday, guys, and I'm sure he'll give us more information when he's able. Background Nick talked about something coming in regards to gaming. So let's have everyone put in the chat, what's the last video game you played? For some people, it's going to be a long time ago, and that's okay. Or for those that do a little every day or every week, what's the last game you played?
Last one.
I couldn't tell you. Probably like Mario Kart or something.
Ooh, Mario Kart. Oh, Mario Kart on stream. That would be fire.
Oh my gosh. Count me in.
Fire. I would be so down.
I will tell you this. If you ever have the opportunity, and of course, only, follow the local laws wherever you're at, but Edible and Rainbow Road are...
Oh, God.
That is a weird combination.
Can I ask you, Matt,
Mm-hmm.
what about video games with Tradeify?
Well, we don't know yet, or at least the stream doesn't know yet. Nick teased yesterday that there's something coming in regards to gaming, so he would not elaborate. TTV gaming sessions incoming. That's what it is. So
he said
That's
it's going to be a competition where if you beat a certain group of people, you can win free accounts. That's what he said yesterday on stream. His word.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
I do like that bull flag break here, but I just don't trust a big move to the upside. I do not trust it.
Yeah, this 520 area on NQ
mean-
or on ES is going to need to break, and then 525 on NASDAQ is still struggling.
Any other day, I would have taken this bull flag like zero hesitation. But today, I'm just not going to take it. I do not like the way we're moving. Still inclined to short this, actually.
Careful. Maybe on NQ. I don't know about ES.
I'm talking about NQ. NQ is at its almost high of the day.
Yeah, if we clear these orders sitting here, I think we'll start moving to the upside here. Possibly. We'll see.
One thing right here that I see, same thing that last time in the last session, you see this 15-minute candle doesn't have any down wick. So,
Yep.
like, once we sweep this high, there's still a good chance of us going back to just tap this opening price.
Very likely, yeah.
But I'm gonna be looking for shorts on this candle for sure.
Same.
ES right to that 421. Man.
There it could be. We close this 1 minute candle bearish. I might.
It's a good short, I'm not gonna lie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those sellers really keep stepping in there on NASDAQ.
All right, I did enter the short on NQ.
Is that your doorbell?
That was my doorbell, and that's actually an order that I do have to take delivery
Oh,
of, which
no.
sucks right now. But I'm
Of course, it would be while you're at a trade.
Right, literally right as you
Yeah.
heard.
I'll be back any second, guys. Give me a sec.
Chaos.
Hopefully
Nick!
he has a stop.
Nick, come back. I hope his speakers are
Nick.
still on.
Yeah.
Nick, please let me out of this cage. Nick, Nick, come back. We get the cops called on Nick,
Nick
the
has
poor
to go
delivery
out.
driver.
That'd be great. That's hilarious. Ah, man.
Now he's got to tell us what he's getting delivered when he gets back.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, he said it was the water. The 50 jugs of water that he has. What happened? Something happened? I know. Where's Matt? Is everyone just fired today? Hello? Hello? Oh, is it just me?
No, I'm here.
I can hear you almost. Okay.
Okay.
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's just both of us.
It's just us. All right.
Yeah.
We're carrying the stream here while Nick gets his package full of vodka apparently. All right. Well, we'll see here. I mean, ES definitely the stronger one, but were you looking for a short here?
I think we still have a high chance of going back to fill this wick, especially right now, since we just inversed this bullish or value gap. But too risky for me. I will wait for price to create that market structure shift back down, and then we'll try to go short.
All right.
What are you looking for?
Well, I'm in these longs right now, but they're kind of toying with my break even right now. So I'm just kind of waiting on ES to potentially make a move. I have an order sitting at 421 to hopefully get filled on. ES definitely feels like the stronger one though for now.
All right, I'm back. Seems like price didn't move much, huh?
Not much.
It is trying to push though, which I don't like.
Yeah, we'll see. Like I was telling Amos, ES feels like the stronger one right now, but Nasdaq needs to clear the 35s.
Well, I hope not, Mayor. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Well, maybe. What's your
entry on that?
What's that? Sorry.
What's your entry on that? You guys are both in trades. Yeah?
Mine was 1350 for the short.
Miriam, you're long.
Yeah, I'm long on ES.
We're fading each other.
We're fading each other.
May the better person win.
Damn.
Join the dark side. Short it.
At this point, I'm just going to set a stop to break even because I do think these shorts might try to come in, especially if Nasdaq doesn't get the juice here to push up. I think there is a potential for us because ES wants to go. ES is now like feeling like the stronger one, but Nasdaq needs the buying pressure to step in here to help push ES up.
It's funny, I'm technically fighting myself because I said any other day I would take that bull flag setup for a long. I'm literally fading myself on this.
That was like me yesterday. I feel like every setup to the downside worked out so beautifully, and I didn't take a single one because I was sitting there trying to fish for a long.
Yeah, but the thing is, I did say because it's FOMC day, I do not expect any big moves to either side. And that is why if we expand to the highs, I'm just expecting that we just fall back into the range. So let's see.
Yeah, just a slow day today so far.
I'm pretty much around the break-even point right now. Now it's trying to push down. I need some sellers. Amas, have you entered it yet, or no? You're still waiting.
I'm waiting for the market structure shift. I would want us to close below that opening price, basically.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like taking the play right now is aggressive. For me a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Fair.
I had a question by the way.
You fuckers thought you got rid of me.
Dang it.
Nah, we missed you, Matt.
I know, I missed me too. I don't know what was going on. It's like Drew's like in the background chat and being like, all right, flick your camera back off and on, stand on one foot, jump around, angle the antenna a little more to the door. Whatever. Technology. Thank God we got Drew back there and not some like, one of those incompetent people.
Technology.
Yes.
I had a question, guys. How much discretion do you guys use in your trading? Like, what percentage of your strategy would you guys say?
Discretion as in?
As in, you have to take, you're relying on your decision making to put on trades rather than mechanical, steps to follow. Like, how much are you relying on that?
I think for me, around 20 to 30%. So on a day like today, it's more intuition than mechanical, because I do not expect a big move to either the upside or the downside on an FOMC day prior to the news, right? Any other day, so today it's probably like, I don't know, 50-60%, but usually like 20 to 30.
I go off vibes only, so I don't use any discretion. No, I think, yeah, it kind of depends. Like, yesterday, for example, was a great day for all of my setups. But, for me, I was kind of biased on the longs, even though there was no long in sight. So it kind of it kind of depends on the day. But yeah, that's really my answer.
And I just throw a dartboard or a dart at a dartboard, and that's what I do. No, I think the more mechanical you can be, the better. Obviously, that's how that's the framework that we put around the markets to not have our emotions take over. I mean, I've been pretty open, I think, on this show that I don't think my emotions are any less intense now than when I started 11 years ago. It's just that little connector from emotions to decision making I've cut, at least as far as trading goes. So, the more mechanical you can be, see a setup, take a setup, no trade and it can be frustrating because you can go through long periods without it. But I have a history. I've again talked many times on the show of talking myself into trades. If I sit and stare at a chart, I will talk into. There's been many days. Today's probably another one of them that if I was not doing this stream, I'd be mowing my lawn or putting down some fertilizer or something, right? That heat and humidity, man. I got the crabgrass kicking my ass right now. But you have to be mechanical with your trading. And I think that's one of the reasons, like whether it's, your particular amalgamation of ICT and what you do, or T-Trades or some of the, it just having a framework and a system, right? And you can put any system out there and it works, doesn't work. It's people will gravitate towards it, criticize it, whatever. But having a system and following it is one of the key ways to become, the only way to become a long-term successful trader. Because if you're just using your, we joke about gut or intuition and all that. If that's all you're using, you have no idea if your system works or not. If you're not following the system, where's the problem? Is the problem the system, or is the problem you, or is the problem you don't know? Because if you're following a system and if you're following it religiously and you are not making any money, the system is the problem. And then you can tweak entries, exits, throw the whole thing in the garbage, whatever the fuck, right? But you have to be mechanical. You have to follow a system, because if you don't know where the problem is if you're not making money.
Yeah,
I totally agree with you, Matt, on that.
This trade is not going very far.
no trades right now. Look at ES. ES looks absolutely disgusting.
Are you still in, Mary?
Yeah.
Nice.
I just literally have my stop at 415. Like, if it stops me out, it stops me out. But
well, we're both still in. That means price literally didn't do much.
yeah.
If we break this little mini trend line in the 1 minute, I'm pretty confident we can get that short down to VWAP, which is where my target is. If. Background, Nick. In the poll it says fading TTV. Doesn't even work. Doesn't work because Miriam is long and I'm short, so you can't fade us.
Who are you fading?
You're fading us by sidelining, but then Matt is sidelined, so You can't fade us. It's
We
impossible.
are currently occupying every possible position.
We're always in the markets.
Yeah.
We are the market.
Oh man.
Yeah, we need a Trump tweet to hit one of your PTs and then reverse and hit the other one.
You're fired, Nick.
Fired,
Yeah.
Nick.
You're fired. Finally.
Oh man.
Well, yeah, Yeti, that's true. You could technically short ES and long NQ, and then you would pay TTV.
Except if you were supposed to long ES and short NQ. Then you're a little screwed.
We are trying to break out here on NQ, but we did that 4 times already, so.
Ugh, yeah.
I mean, I really would love to pull up a marble race right now and just get that dump. But it's not looking too hot.
Ay, ay, ay. Well, these 30s on NQ are going to be tough. They're going to be definitely key for us to break to the upside if we do. Because they keep stomping on those orders there.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, also fighting at
Oh,
these
wait.
416s.
Did we just get permission to do a marble race for a 25k Lightning funded account? Can you confirm that, background Nick? Just to be sure that I heard that right or read that right in the chat. Can I, please?
Nick's going through withdrawal.
Yeah.
I'm shaking already.
He's like just scratching.
That's why I left a couple minutes
Y'all
ago.
got any more of them marble races?
Yeah, he got
All right,
one.
cool. We got confirmation. Nice. Let me set up a keyword here. But guys, since we're gonna do a marble race right now for a 25k Lightning funded account, let's smash that like button really quick because we're sitting at currently 590 likes. Let's get it to 637. If you haven't already, smash that like button really quick. 637. Do it fast. We need the marble race for that dump. All right, we do have the keyword set up, so I'm not going to wait any longer. The rules are, as usual, you have to like the stream to participate in this. You have to like the stream, you have to subscribe to the channel, and once I drop the keyword, you only type it once, not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, because you are going to get disqualified, and we don't want that for you. Now, the keyword is dump the market.
Damn.
Sorry, Mary. No spaces in between. Dump the market.
It's okay. This trade isn't looking too hot for me right now, but
It's not looking too hot for either of us. So.
we should have switched.
Mm-hmm. Good luck, everybody.
Good
Good luck, everyone else. In my head now.
I know,
Man.
see
Where
what
this show
happens?
goes when the market's not trending.
Yeah, pretty much.
Hey,
That's hilarious.
background Nick, I love the idea of if this marble race indicator wins, we'll give away 3 accounts, but let's make it that it needs to win at least 5 points. At least $100.
Ooh.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. This is not looking too hot for me.
Crazy buying pressure coming in here.
Mm-hmm.
Nice hold of the EMAs here on ES.
No, I got stopped out.
Trying to clear those orders at 30.
Too late with the marble race. Too late.
It's weird because ES is getting aggressive buying coming in, but not the movement, which is not what I want to see. With this sort of aggressive buying, we want to see a push up.
Did I just get top ticked on that? Oh, not anymore.
What an ugly 5-minute chart. Look at this 5-minute chart on ES. This is just nasty. 550's on deck here on NQ. I should have longed that instead.
Yeah, it's the first kind of breakout move we've had basically since the opening range.
I think kind of breakout move fits it very well.
Yeah.
Right, Drew, whenever you're ready, feel free to pull up the marbles and let's get the dump. No, actually, no, I'm out now. So let's get the pump for Miriam, but the dump for the marbles.
This is so ugly. Kind of want to just take my break-even profit and be done with this play because ES needs to make the move now or it's freaking dead to me.
A lot of things dead to you this week.
Yeah, all the time.
Everything is dead to me right now because not giving me the move. I swear, every single time I enter these days, it feels like market's like, let's make her wait for this. Can you tell I'm very patient?
Very, very. All right, let's race. Let's get the marble dump.
Have we done this one?
Yeah, that's the mini golf one, no? With the boosters over the hills. Yeah, there they go.
There they go.
What's our marble race indicator entry, Nick?
There's a direct correlation between how choppy the markets are and how many times Miriam breaks into song on stream.
Yeah, there actually is, because I'm not singing if I'm actively watching the market like a hawk looking for a trade.
All right, so marble race indicator entered at 5:30. 23:530. Okay. So that means if we end the race at 5:25 or lower, we are going to give away 3 accounts instead of 1.
It looks like Besant is also rambling. So I think if NASDAQ sustains this, then maybe ES will get this leg up.
Well, Besant's out there flapping his gums too.
Apparently.
Uh-oh. It's approaching the finish line. We're at a loss right now.
Any of you own anything in
Dang it.
wind power? I'd get out of it. Trump on Truth Social calls windmills the biggest hoax of them all.
No, boy.
Oh, well.
Okay.
All right. Tuxedo Flux wins at 25K. Lightning funded account. Congrats. Make sure to type something in the chat so we see you're there. You have to type to claim. Tuxedo Flux. Oh my God, I won. Yes, you did. Congrats. Add your email address to your YouTube channel description so we can reach out to you and send you your free account. Congrats.
Tuxedo Flux. Was that just like a random name generator, or is there a story there?
Tuxedo Flux.
That's a great question.
I feel like there's a story there.
Could be.
Doobie doobie doo.
What a market. Slow market.
Low market, yeah.
You know, if it wasn't for you guys, I'd really be having my tea and crumpets.
You'd be on your hooker walk, yeah.
Got my matcha already done here. Might need another one.
Is it a multi matcha morning?
Multi matcha morning. Yeah, I like it.
It would be really interesting if it was multi matcha morning on a Monday.
Yes, that would be quite interesting. Multi matcha morning on a Monday.
On a Monday morning
With
in May.
Miriam.
With Miriam, yes.
In May.
Or March.
Or March. Man, guys, this is brutal right now.
Right. Oh boy. So anything there, Moss? You looking at anything right now, or are you just kind of waiting for the right opportunity to strike?
To be honest, I was waiting for that 15-minute candle to flip back bearish, so I could target this this unfilled gap. And unfortunately, we kept pushing, so I don't see anything.
All right. Well, Amos, I think we'll say goodbye. We certainly appreciate you being on, as you are with us every Wednesday. Appreciate your knowledge. Appreciate your technical breakdowns. And as always, you can find tell everyone where they can find you on Twitter, since that seems to be your preferred social media.
At Twitter, it's at Stan4PF, and on YouTube, it's AmosPFT. YouTube,
All right.
Instagram, and what is it? TikTok.
Okay.
And
All right,
I wanted
Amos.
to say
Go
one
ahead.
thing. We will host backtesting sessions really soon with Tradeify, but we're gonna make it pretty interesting for you guys. It's not going to be your boring backtesting sessions.
Ooh.
Okay.
Nice. So
there's a little
backtesting sessions with Amos.
For sure.
We need a breaking news Chiron on the bottom there.
I know. Any you said a certain date for that?
No dates now, but
Okay.
announcement soon, hopefully.
All right.
Excellent.
Hey,
Y'all
guys.
heard it here first.
Guys, who in the chat wants backtesting sessions with Amos? Let us know. That shit is gonna be fire. I'm gonna be tuning in.
Yeah, I look forward to that as well.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Amos. Well, we thank you for joining us, and we will see you in 1 week.
Thank you guys so much.
All right. Have a
Yeah,
good one.
Amos.
Bye,
out.
Maz.
Wow, that's some.
What a
just
guy.
dropped a little bomb there at the end.
Yep.
Yep. A good
I
one.
didn't know any of that. That was news to me.
You know what's funny?
Apparently, you don't read the background chat then.
Well,
know what's funny?
apparently I don't.
Amos said he's waiting for the 15-minute candle to flip bearish, which is happening literally right now.
Mm-hmm.
And he was thinking it's not going to happen because it like literally 2 minutes ago, it did not look like it at all. But that might be our short here.
Yep, I think it is. I just stopped out of that trade there. Watch the opening range here. Watch the opening range on both futures. We got 510 on NASDAQ and then 64.1325.
I'm planning to re-enter that short.
About a new opening hour candle or a new hour candle coming soon too.
Yep. Yeah, I know. But there it is. There it is.
Man, what a day.
That is one word for it. Yes.
Mhm. Well, it's a couple words, but you know.
Wow.
We
Wow. Yeah. Why is Owen Wilson always surprised? Wow.
wow.
It's the most signature wow anybody has.
Yeah. Like you could do that, and even if you haven't seen his movies, you know this.
Yep.
Wedding Crashers is a great movie, by the way.
Wow.
Yeah.
Although it is, Wedding Crashers is Vince Vaughn and Owen Wilson, two guys who literally play the same character in every movie.
Literally every movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, could flip here too, especially if we break opening range high. NASDAQ just really just flailing.
Yeah, you say, NASDAQ, please stop barcoding. And NASDAQ's like, all right, I'm going to make a small move. And then
Yeah.
start barcoding again.
Yeah.
I would enter this if we go lower than 510 on NQ. With a stop at 27, 28. Actually, let me put it on the charts here.
Like in these shorts, potential shorts coming in on ES.
Yeah.
Only thing is the opening range high. And VWAP. You got VWAP at 412.
That's true. I really do like it for a short though.
There it is. Uh-oh, I think my garbage truck is coming in.
Your garbage truck?
Or yeah,
have-
my personal one.
You have your own one for your mansion?
Yeah.
Oh, Mary.
No, just here in the suburbs.
Mariam, has the help arrived?
It sure has.
Yeah.
I'm gonna mute myself so you don't hear him.
All right, Nick, if we're going to talk shit about her, now's the time.
Can't fight back. Nice.
Well, she can. It'll just be a little delayed. Garbage truck is coming to pick up this price action.
Okay, looks like they want to fail me here. Or not. Never mind. Oh, there it is. Okay, I'm in these shorts now. In these shorts.
Well, Turbo, you said yes. Yeah, he did say that. But if you would if you're familiar with the space a little bit, you'd understand why the number changed and understand why it's important to us.
Oh wow, I forgot I was still muted, even though I just muted myself.
Oh, you were talking?
Yeah, I was saying I joined you on those shorts, Nick.
Okay, nice. Nice.
Let's see. Dumpy.
Dampy. Fidget spinner time. I'm not asking for much.
It ain't much, but it's honest work. Let's see.
15 points for target one.
I think you have room for VWAP at 494.
Yeah, that's where my target one is. And then target two at the 80s. But we need follow through on that.
Let's get the follow through. That'd be great.
Yeah. That would be really
We just
great.
need a clear 500. ES needs to stay below the opening range and VWAP here. Let's call it 513.
What was your entry?
Trash entry. I got 1175.
Oh, you're trading ES.
I do like ES a little bit more for the downside here.
Got it. Well, as long as we're aligned, dump it.
Dump it.
Damn
We
it.
should have done the marble race here.
True. We could just say marbles, 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 marbles,
Marbles,
marbles,
marbles,
marbles, marbles, marbles. We're gonna be fine.
Careful, or we're gonna all start singing again.
Yeah, great.
I see it's working. Marbles, 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 marbles.
Marbles.
Hakuna Matata.
Do we get low of day today? I freaking hope so.
Hakuna the marbles.
What a wonderful phrase. Do-do-do-do-do-do. ES still rejecting or holding this trend line here.
Did any of you guys ever see? I'm sure you've seen Lion King, but Lion King 1.5.
What is Lion
No,
King?
I never saw that one.
Oh, it's actually really well done. So they had the
Really?
Lion King. They had the straight to, Disney was big on straight to video sequels in the 90s. So they did Lion King 2, which wasn't that great. But, you get the gang back together. You do whatever. Well, they did. I want to say when I was in, I don't know if it was like senior year of high school or freshman year of college, it came out with Lion King 1.5. And it's the whole original movie, but the whole thing is told from the perspective of Timon and Pumbaa. And so it's all, I mean, there's very few serious moments. It's all like lighthearted. It's just sort of Nathan Lane doing his thing. And it's really funny. It's worth watching.
Okay.
Interesting.
I'll add
I'm
that
sure
to
it's
my
on Disney
list
Plus.
of movies.
Yeah. Drew's right in the background saying it's basically Timon and Pumbaa doing director's commentary on the original movie.
Okay, that's kind of funny. That is funny.
It's hilarious.
Yeah. Can we get the flush?
Do we get the fleshy flush?
Flushy flush.
I think 500 is going to be key here. We got to break 500.
Yep.
ES needs to break this 408. Call it like 409.
But again, we enter and it consolidates.
Oh, every day. Every day it's been like this.
Every day, yeah.
It means no worries for the rest of your days. It's our problem-free philosophy.
Hakuna Matata.
Now, you do not get this on any other stream.
Hey, absolutely not.
We probably just lost 300 viewers just in 10 seconds.
Ah, man.
Consolidation.
Consolidation.
Consolidation. Come on, dump it. Marbles, marbles, marbles,
Dumpy, dumpy.
marbles, 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 marbles,
It's
marbles,
working.
marbles, 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 marbles. Working. See?
Oh, that's great.
Market is afraid of marbles.
All right, yes, trying to get this trend line break here.
Yeah.
NASDAQ has room to VWAP here at 495. Still keep catching these damn bids, man. What is going on?
Dump it. He wants to go for it, but then it doesn't.
What is going on?
Are people afraid of FOMC meeting? I mean, not necessarily afraid, just the uncertainty is what holds everybody back, you know?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, they're not expecting.
There's the dump. There's the dump.
Let's see if VWAP holds here.
Can I get my target? All right, TP1 hit. Let's go.
All right, let's see 408 here. ES 405 on deck. Right to VWAP here on NASDAQ. We might try to bounce it here. Let's see.
Maybe. Maybe.
I want low of day on ES. At this point, if I don't get low of day, I'm out of this trade.
If it's not low of day, I don't want it.
If it's not low of day, I don't even want to be here.
Well,
I'm just kidding, guys.
we can
But I do
arrange.
want low of day.
Right at VWAP here on the NQ.
Yeah, but it is trying to push through.
480 on
Give me
deck
that
here on
dump.
NASDAQ.
Give me the dump.
Volume lows in Tesla.
Oof, let's go. See if we get the clear here. We should get the
There it
selling. The
is.
selling pressure's hot. Hot.
All right, I have my stop 15 points in profit now. I'm
So
chilling.
It looks like Bassett pretty much front ran the Fed announcement.
Yeah.
He
Let's
said
go.
not expecting a rate cut today.
Okay.
I don't know why the markets. I don't know. It was a few minutes ago. That may not be the reason for this, because again, the Fed funds rate pretty much guaranteed we will not see a rate cut. And I let Powell do the funniest thing possible. Let him like full port long and then go out there and announce a 100 basis
Yeah.
point rate cut.
Woo, nice little drop here. I took a
trading my
partial
stop.
off at opening range low here at 405. I'm in 2 minis left. I want to ride this down now. Let's
I'm
ride.
closing it because we did hit my initial target. I just closed it manually now. I'm back in the green. Let's go. Let's go.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
I am not back in the green,
From
but almost.
From green to red to green.
I want this 403 to break, but I set my stop at 4. You know what? 410.75.
Trying to think of the next Disney song to sing.
Yeah. There's some buyers or sellers sitting there at 410.25, so I'm good with my stop. Yes, you gotta like be patient with it. That's another thing that's I'm working. Maybe I should trade ES because I'm not patient.
Oh, pretty good FOMC day.
Now you say that?
Now I say that. Yes.
Oh, my garbage.
P&L wise. Because London session was a banger already, and now green to red to green. I'd take it. I'll take it.
Actually, Leia, A Whole New World's a great song, and my favorite band, Yellow Card, just did a remix of it for like a Disney album. I encourage you to go listen to it. Very good. Coming right into this prior area support here in the 70s and 80s. See how low can we go?
Low, 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 low. That low.
Definitely not a Disney song.
Probably not.
Who's to say I didn't, baby? I just didn't take it on my Tradeify account.
Uh-huh.
You don't need any confirmation from me. You got everybody was short.
I love that Paul, Nick. Paul is awesome.
Background Nick's having a bit of an ego trip this week.
Well, see, that's kind of funny.
Z, they were? Oh no. Anyway.
Wait, Miriam. You said low of days you target?
Oh my God, I've been muted this whole time.
Yeah.
I'm like, is no one listening to me?
Wow, Miriam. Wow.
Stop.
Hey, welcome to your first day of streaming.
Yeah, literally. Anyways, what I was trying to say is they're trying to catch these bids. I want to see what they're going to do here at the 407. But yeah, I honestly don't even remember what I was saying. That's all I was saying. Oh my goodness. Tough. I'm like sitting there freaking talking to myself. And like Matt's like talking over me. I'm like, wow, how rude.
Like, you dick.
God. And then Nick's talking over me. I'm like, all right, what's happening here?
Oh, so when I'm doing it, you just assume I'm being a jerk. But when he does, like, oh, something must be wrong. Wow.
Listen,
All right.
Nick's the easy one to take care of. You're a little bit more work.
Okay. Okay. That would be a great time for that photo of me holding you guys, stopping you from a fight.
Yeah, there you go. I'll probably exit this trade if we can't get back down below. If we can't sustain below 407, I'll get out of this trade. In fact, I'm just gonna move my stop to 409.
Nah, Leia, leave him alone.
I was just about to type, do it.
Leave him alone.
No, don't do it.
Let him enjoy their last little bit at the top.
Leia, you're hilarious.
Give it some weeks. Give it some months. Objects in rearview mirror may be closer than they appear.
Facts.
But just like trading, we're only focused on what's in front of us, and very quickly they'll be the only ones. And then we'll have nothing in front of us, except I don't know. I had something. I lost it.
Just blue skies and rainbows.
Oh, lovely. So far, rejecting 407 here on ES. See if we can get continuation. NASDAQ also rejecting VWAP. So let's see.
Yeah, we actually just went right back down to this chop range we were in between VWAP and -1 standard deviation for from the 945 to 1015.
Yeah. I want to see us close below opening range low. That would be ideal, which is 604 or 604, 6405. What did I just 64? Okay, that's fine.
No, guys, no trolling. If we catch you trolling in other streams, we'll ban you from this one. Just leave them alone. Just be here with us. We're not worried about anybody else.
Why would we be worried about anyone else?
Well, and it's the same thing with trading, guys. You know, I mean, listen, I understand, like, you know, we're all on social media, you see people celebrating, you know, all these huge wins. And let's even pretend for 1 minute they're all 100% legit, which we know they're not, but let's pretend they are. What difference does that make to your trading, right? And I get it. There's people out there, they got to sell their affiliate stuff. They got to sell, but let's just pretend nobody's selling stuff, and let's pretend everybody's legit. If somebody else making money doesn't help you make money or doesn't keep you from making money. So don't worry about it. Just focus on you. You guys are here with us. We're focused on the markets and having a little fun. No, we're not. We're unbothered.
Unbothered.
Why do
Come on,
people want to
guys.
troll other streams because of me? We can make some comments in here and have fun, guys. But no, don't go in other places and troll. No, absolutely not.
We love you guys. We love your support.
Everything we do is all in good fun, guys.
Yeah. Sure
And,
is.
and as always, we never make it personal. Have no problems with other individuals here or there. We'll have fun at some, you know, streams expense, but no, we're just worried about us, guys. Just having a little fun.
David is asking, Miriam, would you trim this trade and hold a runner? I believe you already did, right?
I did trim. Yeah, I trimmed one. I'm holding two right now. In the profits. if we can get this, but I'm really wanting to see if we can clear below this opening range low 405, because then I think we'll have more room to the downside. I was really aiming for these 400s, which I didn't take any off at 402. I want 399. That's really what I'm looking for, specifically 399. So I want to see if we can get the flush down. Right now we're kind of just consolidating. So I do have my stop at 409 and 409.50. And the reason being, let me go back to my charts here. I want to see us stay below this 407 area. You guys can see this nice support that we really kept here. So I'm giving it a little bit of room to potentially, possibly get up here, which it's trying to do right now. But I really want us to stay below here. So my stop is really sitting at this area right here. So we'll see. Really, if I wanted to really see this play out, potentially, because we could come up to this 410, call it like 410, yeah, 410.25, 410.75, and then see a little bit of a downside move. I wouldn't want to see like a massive candle to that point, but at this point, we are still rejecting 407. So, and then NASDAQ, like I said, I always look at NASDAQ in relation to ES, and we are still below the VWAP level, which is 500, call it 494. So if a candle opens above this area, I might just consider getting out of this play a little bit earlier, just because I don't really necessarily want to see it push back up to this 409. But I have this protective stop just in case we get some sort of like wick. I don't want to see that happen, obviously, but yeah, that's kind of my thesis for this trade right now. ES does obviously a lot weaker than NASDAQ. NASDAQ not even like near its lows here. But if we get the move down on NASDAQ, I think it'll help push ES down to these lows here. So that's kind of what I'm waiting on. So we'll see what we get. Catching a bit NASDAQ.
Push back up now on NQ, holding the midpoint of the 50-minute opening range. It's just that previous week high that's holding. Like, it's crazy. If you go to my charts here really quick, Drew, this is actually quite insane, because we do have, first touch point here. That was at 3:15 a.m. this morning Eastern. Second touch point here at 4:35. Third touch point at 5:30. Fourth touch point, technically fifth touch point. Sixth touch point. Then this one was the wick that held 7, 8, 9 now. Like, this level is strong. So for the real short, like the one that we took was a little baby short here, but the real move, I want to see this previous week high break, but that's probably not going to happen before FOMC. So anyways,
I do like the rejection here at 500 potentially. If we can continue to stay below 500 on NASDAQ, I'm tempted to move this break even and just see if we play out here on ES, because I do like that stop a little bit more, and it would keep me in the green still. I mean, my entry was at 1175. I'll leave one runner up there. So I'm going to leave my stop at 1125, basically break even. And then we'll see what we get. But I'm willing to risk it.
Risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, I'd honestly rather risk that than see them reject the 410 area and then push it back down. So I'd rather risk a few of these profits to stay in this play and see it out. If they completely move it above, then all right, I'll get stopped out. But I think you're also looking at, this opening range here on NQ to potentially reject at 510. And that would put us
Yeah.
at like about 50% of this move.
JB, my previous week high, is that the last week's Monday through Friday or rolling 7 days? I mean, just for all the sessions when it was open. Drew, can you go to my chart really quick? Oh, wait, we are. Sorry, my bad. So basically, look, you can see it here. I'm on the 4-hour chart. When I say previous week high, that was the high that we got on Friday, 25th of July at 10 a.m. Or like the 10 a.m. 4-hour candle. I don't know what time exactly it was, but that's the previous week high.
Very nice.
Very nice, yeah.
All right, still in this weird area. Nasdaq needs to get Nasdaq needs to get back below VWAP. What a mouthful. And then get back below 87, and I think we have some room down to these lows. Let's see. All right. Getting some selling coming in here.
Nice.
75 on Nasdaq has some buyers sitting there.
Rooting for you.
Thank you. I see Matt has a standard deviation on too. Well, you guys can't see his charts, but standard deviation looks like it's sitting right where those
Yeah.
the bottom of those 2 weeks are. ES needs to find continuation here below the opening range low, sitting at 64.05. Oh, what's up, Joey Morgan?
What's up, Joey?
What's
Well,
up, Joey?
We green, baby. How are you doing on your boat?
He's enjoying the fishing life. I feel like ES really needs to push it down here. We did reject the 9 EMA on the 5-minute. So I want to see us clear this 405. Which they're trying to hold. I can see them trying to hold it. Those rats. What are you looking at, Nick?
At the chat, Joey said, taking the boat out this evening. YouTube fishing channel incoming.
I'm sure there's probably a market for that.
Joey, did you take any trades today, or are you sitting this one out before FOMC?
Ooh, 477 on NQ is going to be a key area.
Seems like you're getting your push there, Miriam.
Well, let's see. I don't believe it until we can actually, because they can just keep freaking barcoding this all day until they get the push, but I want to see them clear 400. Right now could potentially be making a higher low, which I don't want. But nice bearish candle so far. We have about 30 seconds left on this candle, on this 5-minute. So I want to see them hold it below 406, ideally 405.
Mm-hmm.
They're trying to hold it. Those rats.
Love how you always call them rats.
They are rats to me. Sometimes they're pigs.
And dead to you too, right?
Yeah. They're dead to me.
you.
They're rats that are dead to me.
Dead rats.
Let's see. 3 seconds left on this candle. Let's see if we can close it below. Let's go. Okay. I do like this a little bit more. Now we need the... Oh, I don't like where NASDAQ is, though. I don't like where NASDAQ is. Wow, they were strategic with that. They opened it right above that 87 area. So they need to flush it. They need to flush it here.
Hey, so I heard y'all were talking about some rats.
Hey, yo, Tony.
Hey,
you get a load of this guy?
I know a guy who can take care of your rat problem.
Oh, do you now?
I do.
Should we go meet him at the bodega?
Yeah, you threw me off with that one. Sorry.
You don't know what a bodega is?
I know what a bodega is. I was going for like Chicago Italian. I wasn't.
Oh, I was going for New York construction.
See, if you were like, let's meet at Portillo's and we'll talk.
You know
about
what?
it.
Listen, I'm not from the East Coast, so I would have said something like probably In-N-Out or something. I don't know.
In-N-Out is good. I had it when I was out there that one time, but
In-N-Out.
Yeah, I don't know that it's like so much better than. I mean, listen, this is the Midwest. We got Culver's. Like that's the pinnacle of fast food burgers.
Man,
I know Nick and Drew know about Culver's. I definitely know Nick does. Background Nick doesn't. Or no, background Nick does.
Folk don't know any of that. I don't know why I'm speaking like I'm from the South, but us California folk.
Like LA.
Like LA. We don't know what that is. I don't know her. Get a glizzy.
Tacos in your hikes.
Oh, what's up, DTK? Get a glitzy. That's my trading group right there. I used to trade with. What's up, my G's? Shout out. All right, guys. We need to get this clear. We need to get this 403 to 400 break. If we can get it, I will take a profit piece off. Let's go. Let's get this clear.
Ooh, you're getting a little surge down there.
Yeah, let's go. I want to see this 402 clear. I do want to see this 402 clear. I'm tempted to just take one off here just to freaking get myself out of this trade in case they run it back. But every time I do that, they just slice through and then I'm like, hey, shit, I held. Let's see, 475 here on NASDAQ is key. I'm watching that area here on Bookmap to see if those orders continue to find pressure through.
Nick got another delivery, apparently.
Yeah. Yes, definitely the weak one here. It's flirting with these lows. Definitely flirting with these lows. Man, not want to clear this 75 area on NQ just yet. Let's see. I think we'll get the push here if we get ES to clear.
I think it needs you to sing.
Keep smiling, keep shining, loving you will always count on me. Let's go. Get this low. That's all you guys get. Don't clip that.
Well, they weren't. Now they're gonna.
Oh, Lord. I think they're going to try to hold this freaking. You know what? I'm going to take one off. Okay. I'm going to take one off. I have an order. Just got executed on that. I'm only in one contract now. Okay. Watch it dump now. Jugo's clipped. Oh, man. They're flirting with this area, though. They're flirting with it. They know if they take it down below here, there's a good chance we're going to get down to the 96 area, which was previous day low. They be knowing. Yeah, we need a marbles to drop this market right now. That'd be great. Drew, you're funny. You know that? You're a comedian. He's just typing in the background chat here.
Yeah, Drew's my kind of comedy. He's kind of like sarcastic and wry as opposed to.
Wait a minute. Did I hear marbles?
Oh my God. Came in out of nowhere. Where were you the whole time?
I had to run back. I was like, oh, wait. Marbles? Where?
Oh, man. That's great.
What a day, huh? Slow. This is kind of like a taste for you guys who don't trade the London session. This is how the London session feels every day.
Oh no.
That's why we only trade here in America.
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 Guns. Pew, pew, pew.
I was just had that in my head, Barry.
Riding line to see the motherfucking day, yeah.
People concentrate on how vulgar that movie is, but it
Yeah.
really is some great satire. I mean, it really is.
Well, the guys from South Park made that.
Yeah.
So, can you expect anything less from them?
That and the Book of Mormon, another fantastic.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. All right, guys. Looking like this doesn't want to pull through. This is my line in the sand. This is where I have my stop. Where you see my stop, that's my line in the sand. If they just shove it above that, I am out of this trade.
That previous week high on NQ is just holding.
Ugh. Ugh.
Another touch point on it. Another one.
Another one.
That's crazy.
And I'll tell you, Miriam, cashing a $1.5 billion check and then making an episode slamming the company that gave you said check is a true baller move.
Yeah, that's true. DL, did they use It's Killer? Not in my area. I don't know. I'm not even from California. I'm from Oregon. So I grew up in Oregon. That is California is still kind of a rare place for me, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know what they use around here. Definitely, I don't think they use Killer. I haven't heard that one.
Keep
It's
Portland
Killer.
weird.
Bodie.
Yeah, no, there's some lines we're not going to cross on.
I'm not gonna say that one.
They're limited,
yes.
but they are there.
Oh my god.
It's like we talked about the other day. It's as funny as it is, and as much as I will say it's actually just a fantastic piece of cinema. Like, you probably couldn't make Blazing Saddles today.
So great. Oh man. Ah.
That's funny. The guy who said Mary, Matt, and Andrew Garfield. It's the first time I hear it on stream, but I actually got that a ton on my Instagram.
That must just break your heart, considering you want to be Batman and they keep comparing you to Spider-Man.
Well, I haven't even thought about that in that sense, but yeah, you're right.
Andrew Garfield can sing his ass off too. Did you see Tick Tick Boom?
No.
Watch that. It's
Do you think
fantastic.
Nick would have watched that?
Yeah. Yeah, that's.
On another note, I did go and see that new Fantastic Four movie over the weekend.
Oh, how was that?
How was it?
You know, it's interesting because I heard a lot of people talking about it before I went to go see it. And I'm not the type of person that gets all like, oh my God, don't spoil it for me. Like, whatever. Okay. They didn't spoil anything. They just said, it's a little bit better than, it got a lot better reviews than people thought it would. And, I thought it was okay. I didn't love it. I thought it was good. But in terms of all the other Marvel movies, I think Endgame was better. So,
Well, Marvel's been
Right.
shit since Endgame.
right. Well, a lot of people were saying it's better than Endgame.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
That's what I was like.
Absolutely.
I will be the judge of that. I will be the judge of that. And I did not think it was better than Endgame. So that's just my take, though. So you got to watch.
Endgame was an experience. I mean, actually, I think Infinity War was better than Endgame, but Endgame was good. But just that being Endgame, after watching these movies for how long, 20-something, you had to be there as soon as possible. Like, we went to my dad and I went to the midnight showing, and like in IMAX, and it was like, thankfully it was a crowd that was going nuts, but not like at wrong times. So it was, yeah. I mean, that was still one of the cool like experiences, is going to see Endgame, like, or just the silence in the theater after Infinity War was just the whole thing. So, but
Yeah.
I digress.
Yeah. I think. I mean, even Drew's just chiming in here in the background saying Endgame isn't even top 5. Infinity War is like a perfect movie. That's me impersonating Drew.
Well, you're about to get flung off the stream.
Yeah,
here.
I'm gonna have technical
He's
issues.
way
to
colder
get
than
here.
that, Miriam. He's way colder than that.
I know. I'm sorry, Drew. I had to like just throw in a little LA in there.
A little LI. No, Marvel's been shit since Endgame. I tried to watch a couple of the shows. It's just a lot to keep up with.
Mhm.
I guess it's one thing when you're in your 20s and like, you know, part of your 30s when, you know, but then like, you know, life happens and shit. Now I got a lawn to cut, damn it.
I got blades of
time for
grass
movies?
to manicure.
Mhm.
Man, fighting at this level here. They really do not want to break
I'm
these.
telling you, the previous week high on NQ, it's not going to break before FOMC. Just set your target there.
I mean, we got to start getting a little Trump tweet out or something.
Yeah, somebody,
do have my
somebody
stop and
tag
place,
Donnie
though.
on something and tell him to go off.
See, ES still weaker. ES is definitely weaker, which I like. That's in our favor. But Nasdaq needs to stay below this VWAP level. Nasdaq's hold at this 77 though. Mark that on your charts, guys. If you don't have that, actually, I'm talking as if I have it myself. But yeah, this is gonna be a key area. So you can see, look at all the times we came into this in the pre-market and we just held it. So they're trying to hold this level, and you can see if we get the break, we'll very likely get this move to fill this wick down to the 50s. But then the 50s also have some some buyers sitting there. So just be mindful.
That NQ level is crazy. We should just long that previous week high on NQ.
Yeah, honestly, you might be better off longing it. It's kind of one of those like choose your fighter sort of days. This would have been a good long at the 70s for sure. Because then you really could have set your stop not very much lower than that. Right, like less than 10 points even.
Yeah.
What are the chances of a surprise rate cut? Well, according to the FedWatch tool, about 3%.
Best marble.
But you've been hanging in this trade for quite a while now, huh?
Too long, more than I even want to be in. But this is what I get into when I'm on ES. I just have that expectation that I'm just going to be in the trade for pretty much the whole day. Getting some
Fair.
buying pressure coming in here. Probably stop me out. He'll probably stop me out on this. I am glad I took my partial there at that 405. So far, it's an trade.
So the Marvel poll says Infinity War, 68% is the best Marvel movie. Okay.
Oh, I was like, what is GOT G2? Guardians of the like, I don't know that one.
God G2. What a good movie. By the way, anybody who's won a marble race before and got a giveaway account, is anybody close to payout? Chat, where are you at with your marble race giveaway accounts? Let us know in the chat. Noah, you blew it up. Damn it.
Dag nabbit.
I tell you what.
We need to see those payouts on these accounts.
And we have confirmed that the first payout from a Tradeify TV giveaway account will get matched by Brett. We have not confirmed that he will actually make Nick hand deliver the check.
It's too bad.
Yeah, that's
Bogey trade, still working on it. Steady greens, nice.
good, Bogey. I'd love
Good.
for it to be one of our regulars who's in here contributing every day.
I know that'd be. I mean,
we'll cheer whoever it is, but if you're one of our regulars, we will be very, very happy.
funny. So many people who have not won an account yet saying like, "Oh, I will get the payout easy. Yeah, in a couple of days I will make it, no problem. Just give me an account." Well, you got to win the marble race.
All right. So it is time, guys, as it always is about this time of day, for us to welcome in the true OG DGen, DGen Nick.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
Hello.
He's
What's up, little
just a-
Nicky?
Great.
How we
thing.
doing?
There he is. There he is. We're good. How are
Great.
you?
Friend. Oh, I'm great. Fantastic.
Nick.
Live traders are on fire.
Yeah, I was
I'm
just
on
going to say
fire.
the live traders are killing it.
Oh, they're crazy. No, yeah. I don't want to butcher his name, or he or she's name. So I'm gonna try. Chien at number 1 with a 6K day, which is insane.
Oh,
And if we remember, Victor, who's been on stream, he's back on the leaderboards. He had a 2K
Let's
day
go.
yesterday.
Nice.
nice. What
Oh,
rank
yeah.
is he on right now?
What?
What rank is he at on the leaderboard? Like,
We haven't done a top 10 in a while, but let me just take a peek at his balance real quick. So he's one of the few that actually has a merit account and has been trading it very well. So he should be on the top 10. I think we just need to get it updated and we'll show it. Maybe tomorrow we can do that.
we maybe need to bring Victor back on stream.
We should. He was last time I talked to him, I think he was on vacation. So 2 weeks. That was on 7/10. He should be back. So I'll send him a message.
Yeah, definitely.
Get him back on.
Let's reach out
Yeah,
to some of
let's
those
do it.
guys that are at the top every day too, and our guys are ladies, and let's bring them on.
Yeah, we're gonna have a way for live traders and anybody else who actually wants to come on stream. We'll be able to pretty much just apply to come on, and then we'll review. Probably I'll meet with you and then bring you on. I mean, we want everybody from live traders to people who are just getting a funded account. So we're excited. It's fun to talk to everybody. I love interviewing people when I reach out to have them come on stream and just talk to them and hear their journey. So.
Well, and I think that would be very helpful for all of our viewers, for people who are, you know, as I've said, as I've kind of progressed through my education journey, like there are certain truths that we know we need, and you know, people like Tank who can help us, you know, from a mindset, or people like T Trades that can help us from a mechanical standpoint. But a lot of us are several years away from our struggles, and the further away you are, it can be hard to remember some of that, as much as some of the lessons are very burned into our skulls. But for somebody who maybe was just struggling 6 months ago, a year ago, who is now on a live account and being consistently profitable with it, I think that would be very, very helpful too. Chat, do you think that that would be helpful? I threw you a softball there, chat. So how's the weather in Chicago today, DGen?
Overcast, which is kind of nice. I'm one of those people that appreciates the change in weather where it's cloudy, and I feel like a lot more cozy when I'm in my apartment versus looking outside and it's like beautiful out and I'm like, damn it, I should be outside.
Yeah. Is it just hot as all hell up there too?
Yeah, it is, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And apparently
Today's
Drew said there's a flood watch.
Oh no.
Well, you're 47
That's
stories up. I think you're good.
yeah.
I think we'd be all right.
You should be
I
fine.
actually-
Maybe
it's
it'll get
funny.
up to like the 4th or 5th story, and you can do a really high dive.
Oh my gosh, I would. Yeah, that makes me scared thinking about that.
Yikes. Yeah.
I would join.
I was gonna say, I know
Yeah, I
Nick
know
would be
Nick
jumping
would.
off of it.
Yeah,
Just got to invite Nick over, apparently.
and you can
Yeah.
come crash.
Do some high dives in Panda Express. I'm down.
Before I forget, though, I want to mention next week, while we still have quite a few people here. So next Friday, we're going to send out an announcement via email and probably every other social media. But next Friday, August 8th, we will be doing a competition where it'll be Brett, myself, Drew, and our community manager, JP. It'll be us 4 versus anybody who signs up, and we'll be playing Halo Infinite And if you beat us, then you get every person gets a 25K Lightning funded account.
Wow.
That's how confident we are that we're not gonna
Fire.
lose.
Wow.
Love it. Love it.
No, it's
love it.
Halo Infinite. It's free to play. So if you guys just want to even try it, you can download it. Multiplayer is free. Just make an account. We'll send out the form so that you guys can register with your PSN, your gamer tag, your Steam ID. And then we will also set it so if you want to form a team, then you can form a team. So solo, duo, trio, and quad. And then we'll be picking and we'll be playing. It'll be just a long session on Friday. We'll trade the market in the open, get everybody hyped, make everybody money, and then we'll show you guys how good we are at this game.
Oh boy. Y'all heard it here first.
What
I
time?
feel like
a little
the three of
nervous.
us need to host that.
Yeah, I mean, you can commentate on it. We're going to have to do like a 30-second stream delay because we can't have people seeing where we are on the map.
True.
Mm.
What did you say? What time is that going to be on?
It'll be next Friday, time TBD. I think we'll probably still play our opening bell battle, and we still got to make money here. And then once we do that, we will pivot, tell everybody who has no interest in games that they can hop off if they want, but everybody else who wants to win a free account or get embarrassed by Tradeify team, can go ahead and hop in.
The shit talking has started already.
Oh, I'm gonna talk so much shit. The 30-second delay is gonna be so good because if I start getting a little heated, then we can just like cut that section out for a second.
I think we should maybe give a free account to whoever chirps you guys the best too.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Like the best non-vulgar chirp.
We're
Like
not corporate.
Yeah. There's still some things you want to be. I have spent a total of 20 minutes on a multiplayer online game in my entire life, and the amount of stuff that I heard there, oh my god, the foulest shit I've heard in my entire life. If you've ever been called the C word by a 12-year-old, I don't recommend it.
All right.
It's
Internet is not.
That's gonna be funny though. That's gonna be cool.
It's gonna be great. I've done my fair share of shit talk in playing games. Well, I mean, I still do. It's not like I don't play games. So I'm ready to channel all that energy, and I'm sure Brett is too. Actually, I'm sure all of us are. I think this is gonna be really exciting, and we want to use it as kind of a stepping stone for some more gaming focused things with Tradeify. So we may be doing it a few more times. We might do some different competitions. Who knows? I think it's fun to kind of mix it up a little bit. Like trading's fun when you're winning, but we have to go outside the box a little bit.
We like it.
I like it. We need to do different games too.
Oh. Wait, Bogey mentioned the cloak.
I see.
Get the cloak.
I got
Someone
it.
didn't forget.
Maybe I should wear it.
You should wear it while you play the game. Well, no, you said you can't see shit with it, right?
No, I can't really see absolutely
Well,
anything.
it's probably
when I
not
wear
the
it.
best idea.
But it would look cool for like the first game, and then whoever wins on that first game, then I'll take it off. Unless I get carried by Brett, JP, and Drew. Yeah, I'm wearing the cloak. That's a great idea.
Get the hood up. We gotta get the hood up.
This thing's kind of a pain in the ass to put on. Oh yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, we are gonna. Well, I gotta get my scuff controller out too. If anybody has a scuff, I'm
There you
ready.
go.
I can kind of like partially see the screen.
That is fire.
Oh yeah,
That is so good.
this is gonna be.
It's
Great.
pure Kermit.
It is. I like it. I can like mostly see too, so I'm kind of ready for that. Although Brett's gonna get pissed if I start to lose.
Yeah.
Oh, I love
My
it.
girlfriend's gonna hate, or my
That's
fiance's
good.
gonna hate seeing.
I love it. So
You just got to be like,
Ready.
do it every single time that you wear that cloak.
Yeah, I
That's your
should.
line.
Yeah, Boundless. I got a scuff controller because I was trying to go competitive on Call of Duty, and then I got humbled so fast. So it's not like I have a scuff because I'm actually crazy. I try to be one of them. A scuff controller is like it's a really nice controller. It's got these paddles on the back for anybody that doesn't know. And so like professional Call of Duty players use this because it allows them to get just crazy with movement. And I thought I was going to be that good, but I'm not that guy. So I just have a scuff, but not the greatest.
Well, we'll see next Friday.
We'll see. Yeah, next Friday. Be there. Maybe win an account or get embarrassed by Brett, Drew, I, and JP.
We love it. Oh man. Well, you got into some good trades too earlier. Looks like.
Yeah,
You took the same
just
short,
wanted to
right?
short so bad. Yeah, pretty much. Like after we swept that high, and we made a really nasty 15-minute wick or 15-minute candle, and pretty much entered on the closure of that candle again. And then I was with Miriam though. I wanted to see low a day. I literally put my TP at like 420 or something. I was like, I'm not selling until I get there.
Dang.
Then the coach tank on me was like, put a stop, trail it. I was like, okay, we'll go ahead and trail the stop.
No, I get it. I get it. Yeah, they are holding. They are holding these areas. These are going to be key areas. 475 on NASDAQ, and then yeah, pretty much call it 6400, 6402 on ES. Nice double bottom here on the 5-minute, you guys can see. And I was saying this too. I was like, I don't want them to necessarily put in a higher low, which they did exactly that, which is why I trailed my stop. So I am no longer in this trade, by the way. But we did make back some of our losses from earlier, not too much, but you know, I'm glad I took that partial at the 6405 because I would have pretty much stopped out at about 2 points in profit for both of those minis. So we are making this push up back to the highs here on NASDAQ. This is a crazy double bottom here on NQ on the 5-minute. ES's looks a little bit tighter, I would say, but NASDAQ's is like, if you rode this roller coaster, you would just probably throw up at the end of it.
Well, let's just do another swipe of the highs and then ride it back down again. I mean,
Honestly, this is seeming what it might be.
Why not?
why not? I'm down.
Opening range high rejection here on ES, potential short. Will this stop above 515? Kind of like it.
Good.
I just don't like these bull candles here.
I mean, we would need to wait for some confirmation like we got it before.
Do it,
but-
Miriam.
Do it. Yeah.
Do it.
This is exactly what I need.
Oh, I love having this.
Maybe I'll get my own cloak.
Do it. All right. Shit, I should have had it up still. I'm in favor of it. I think it's a great idea. I just feel so powerful with this cloak on.
Well, no one. You're so mysterious.
Yeah, maybe I should take my dog out at the apartment building, son. People think I'm fucking crazy.
Yeah, do an IRL stream with the cloak on. Come on.
Oh my gosh. No, oh God. Maybe we could. Maybe Drew, maybe we could do an IRL with the
I
cloak.
mean, if there's a camera with you, you're gonna be fine, you know?
You know,
True.
I don't know if you were listening a couple hours ago, though, Nick. I said that it's in this. I'm happy for you and your fiance, but in this situation, I'm actually a little upset you're not single because the challenge would have been to go get a phone number with the cloak on.
I'm sure she would understand. I just put a ring on her finger, so
Okay.
I'm sure she would get it. I'd be like, this is all for a skit. Just let me do it. Don't watch it back.
She'll be the one
Fight.
trying to be your wing woman.
Yeah. I bet I could. I think I got it in me. The streets of Chicago are not ready for DJ Nick with a cloak.
Oh yeah, well, you're partially right. Yeah, I got 50% odds you end up getting chucked in the river.
I wouldn't doubt that something. Drew's gonna have to like protect me or something.
Don't worry, the State Street Bridge isn't that high.
That's true.
Yeah.
It's just like 60 feet.
Oh man, what a range we're in. I'm pretty sure we're just now waiting on the statement to come out. But anything you see, DJ Nikki?
No, I like playing FOMC days though. I like typically we see a weird move on the release of the statement, and then we usually if it's not like terrible, we'll see like just a slow grind up for the rest of the day, even through the press release, because JP is so good at talking and being so specific with his wording that if he doesn't slip or if he doesn't say something super bad, everyone just always assumes it's good, and there's just a nice slow grind. So I like to get in a long 20 minutes before this press release happens, but after the statement, so you get I avoid the weird action. But I wouldn't say it's necessarily gambling, because it's kind of a system that I have, but it is it's worked for me in the past. So sometimes you get like a 200-point grind, and it's crazy.
Fair.
Yeah.
So I might be playing that later. We'll see. I got the cloak on. I'm feeling all like degenerate right now.
Well, 15 minis. Let's go.
Oh gosh. I don't care how much money I had in an account. I don't think I would ever be able to play with 15 minis.
Now, come on.
No, I know you're
Not
right.
with that attitude.
No, I definitely would. On a real account, I don't know if I could. On a prop account, definitely can.
Oh man.
Yeah. We're
This is
back
gonna
at the
be
range
boring.
high here on NQ.
Well, yeah. This is gonna be the area. I mean, even if you look at like previous day here, if I go to the 1 hour, right? This was all yesterday. This whole move up we got, right? All the way from 600. I mean, really not 600. We had this massive wick to the upside, 650 all the way down to 420. So, we're talking about over a 200-point range that we're still stuck in the middle of. And this is what we get when we get, a range bound move. We get a range bound move when we're stuck inside, previous day range. So this was what I was hoping for, was a break of this previous day low and then find continuation, but we haven't gotten that. Also, my garbage truck is back, so BRB.
And then she forgets to unmute herself again for another 5 minutes.
Unless you guys can't hear it. I don't know. It might not
No,
be
we
that
can't
loud.
hear it. You're fine.
Can't hear it.
I had muted myself, but
You're fine.
opening range high rejection so far on ES.
Are we already rejecting the high again on NQ? I mean, we didn't make it all the way to the high, but
Double toppy.
double toppity top.
What is this? 60-point range, pretty much. All day.
Wait, Miriam, you're out of the trade, right?
Oh yeah. I'm out of this.
Oh
trade.
yeah.
It's still on in the. On
I was
Steam.
hyping myself up for the stream.
Yeah, I'm no longer short ES, guys. But this could be setting up for another potential short. I'm
intrigued.
Yeah, the volume today right now is not the greatest. And well, we're slow. It's a very slow, methodical move. Any sort of shorts, I think. The thing is with ES, like, you're kind of struggling to clear this opening range high, but you still have VWAP sitting here pretty much right around where I entered for the short, that we're now above, including the 9 EMA. So if I go to the 5 minute here, you can see we're curling up for a potential move. So if we do get down here, I would expect a possible bounce and then continuation up. NASDAQ still going to be fighting at that 30 area. We pretty much tried to break through it, but ended up putting it on a look above and fail, and then coming back down to test some of these lows. But yeah, right now we're really just in this chop range. So unless you've been playing a range, unless this is your strategy, this is not the greatest time to trade.
Maybe we can do a marbles race.
Maybe.
Oh, okay. Okay.
We're so inclined. I think maybe we can. I mean, the house count needs a little bit of extra cash in it. I think marbles indicator is a good way to get that.
All right. I mean, just let me know what we're gonna do, and I'll do it.
I'm gonna do a poll and see what everybody wants to do.
There.
Get some options here.
Careful, you're going to get to the point you can't make any life decisions without consulting our chat.
It kind of sounds like a great idea, to be honest, Matt. I think I would leave my life up to the chat.
Okay, all right. That's challenge accepted.
Chat,
The
do I say I do
stream.
or no when I'm at the altar?
IRL stream, chat decides. Nick's live, 24 hours.
Yeah, so it's do you
That's
Nick,
actually-
take et cetera, et cetera? You gotta hold on just a second. You pull up your phone, the chat. Should I say I do?
Wait, I am putting that as an idea, Nick. I kind of like that.
That's gonna be funny.
runs Nick's life 24 hours. Oh, that'd be crazy. I would totally do that. We'd have to put some rules in, obviously.
Yes.
Oh no! If you're gonna do it, it's all in now.
I can't call in on that. Are you crazy? That would be insane. Next thing you know, I'm gonna be on the news like evading police.
Weird guy with a cloak. See
You're
him
gonna have like
running.
a GTA star rating above your head as you walk around.
Yeah. If the chat decides my life, the chat has to bail me out when I go to jail.
All right. So, chat, if you haven't seen the poll yet, poll is for what we're gonna do the giveaway for. Like what the price is gonna be. 25k Lightning funded, 100k growth, or 150k advanced. 25k Lightning funded is taking the lead.
Yeah, I had a feeling. I was gonna
59%.
do that.
Okay.
That's all right. That's more fun.
It's taking the lead.
You guys are gonna need a lot. A high-profile target now, especially if I'm walking around in the cloak. I can't wear the cloak on a 24-hour IRL stream.
Well, I mean, that's the chat is gonna decide about that. not
That's
you.
true. The chat would decide. I wake up. They decide when I wake up and what I wear. I would have to literally tell Alyssa that she's gotta go like home for the weekend or something. I feel bad for her to be here during that. All right, 25k Lightning funded. Let's do it.
Nice. I'm just setting up the keyword here with
Yeah.
Drew. I am very, very intrigued to short this again. I just would like to see a sweep of the highs first. Again, like pretty much same setup.
Z, that's funny as shit. He goes, we decide where she goes. All right, she's been volunteered to join this 24-hour stream.
Nice. All right, cool. Let's do a marble race. Guys, you know the rules. You have to like the stream. You have to subscribe to the channel. And once I give you the keyword, you can only type it once in the chat. Not twice, not 3 times, not 4 times, because you are going to get disqualified. All right. Now, since we want the market to dump, again, the keyword is marble dump incoming. One word. Good luck, everybody.
Right.
Marble dump incoming. This could be a nice marble short, Nick.
I'm loving it. Just play the range. Might as well.
Yep.
Doobie doobie doo. So I do have to ask, at least publicly on stream, background Nick, what did the fiance say about the cape? Did she say anything or just roll her eyes?
Well, she just asked me if we can return it yesterday. So if that helps with where her mindset's at.
That's enough. Thank you. Yeah.
It had to go under the bed. He wants me to return it.
Mhm.
He asked me why I even got it in the first place. It was
Looked at her-
definitely not a fan favorite.
Look at the ring on her finger and reconsidered.
Yeah, it's like look at the ring. Let me get my $10 cloak on Amazon and have some fun with it. Although I'm kind of known for doing like the weird, like that kind of stuff. Like, for whatever reason, I don't remember why I got it. I ended up getting this like $100 like Viking like horn that you like that they would blow before like wars, and I thought it'd just be cool to have and like try to do it, but I couldn't do it. I sounded like an idiot trying to. It's like a technique, like you have to learn it.
Okay.
So she's used to my random Amazon purchases of just random shit. I returned that one though. That one she won on, but I'm not returning the cloak.
Well, okay then.
All right, Drew, as soon as we do have the 300, let's get the marble race pulled up.
On it.
Seems like we don't have 300 yet.
Yeah.
But I am liking this for a short, not gonna lie. So, come on, marbles. There they are. Nice. We actually have 350 in this one. Okay.
Nice.
Ooh, that looks like a sick race too. Nick,
Not
you ready
me.
for short?
I'm ready.
Then let's drop him.
I'm literally
Alright.
talking to myself again. I need a.
Damn it,
chill.
Miriam.
I'm like,
I mean-
why is no one hearing me?
Miriam, I'm not gonna say I predicted it, but I'm on.
I'm like,
I literally said, and then she proceeds to forget to unmute herself for 5 minutes. There we go.
All right, we are short 521.
All right, anybody who's still typing marble dump incoming, you can stop. Not gonna do anything.
I'm gonna be so upset if this loses. Ruining our win rate.
ah,
Hey, dump, not pump. I think.
This is not how the marble indicator works.
Nah, I think marble race indicator is dyslexic or something.
failing us.
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Marbles,
Nick.
marbles,
We're
marbles.
gonna get it.
It's coming.
Marbles, marbles, marbles.
You gotta have faith in the marble race indicator, okay? You gotta have faith.
I do.
Gotta have.
I always
faith.
do.
I mean, it was not the best entry, to be fair, but
It's gonna. This is not good.
no,
Not like in the 5-minute bowl flag we're putting in right now.
no. Well, I mean, if it rejects one more time, we could still get. We're at the,
Oh
end
no.
here. Oh no.
Oh no.
This has not been a good week for the marble indicator.
No, the marbles are
No.
getting cooked. Oh, no.
Damn, we got cooked.
Tough.
It's a 9-point loss too.
Ooh, ouch. Yikes.
This is no bueno.
Yikes, yikes, yikes. But you know what is bueno? That somebody just won a 25K Lightning funded account, and that account goes to Honey Entertainments. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Make sure to
congrats.
type something in the chat really quick so we see you're there. Honey Entertainments.
Honey Entertainments.
Yep.
What line of business is that?
Well, I
Rename
think
it.
you don't want to know, Marion.
Yeah, I agree.
Now I'm curious.
I gotta know.
Don't Google it.
Can you tell us what Honey Entertainments is?
Okay, that person did say hi. Similar,
Okay, I'm locked
At least it wasn't hello.
similar to hello, though. I was just about to say. Make sure to add your email address to your YouTube channel description so we can reach out to you. Okay, so I just went to her channel. It says, welcome to Honey Entertainment, your trusted source for the latest Malayalam film news, exclusive actors updates, trending celebrity stories, and viral video content. Okay. We bring the
Viral
Mollywood
video
world
content, eh?
closer to you. Well, it wasn't what we expected.
Oh my gosh, the Discord chat.
Oh,
Man.
gosh.
Okay, that is fucking hilarious.
That's great.
That is the best one. I love it.
I gotta send that to my fiance.
That's great.
That is actually fire.
Bogey, you're really good at doing this. I don't know what you're doing, but you're
Yeah.
doing it right.
Mhm.
It looks like AI. A to the I.
A to the Azai.
The what?
Acai bowl.
No, it's okay.
Okay, let's see if we can sweep the high once more. Oh wait, there's one with me and Matt as well. I just
Oh, yeah?
saw it in Discord. Yeah.
Getting into Discord, huh?
Wait, I'll send them in here in Slack.
Oh yeah, they're all here. Oh my gosh.
That is kind of hilarious. I'll send them here. Oh, Miriam as well. Nice.
Oh, great. I haven't even pulled these up yet.
Yeah,
That's
I'll
so
send it in
funny.
Slack.
These are great.
These are fantastic. Bogey, you're crushing it.
Yeah, Bogey, you might have to end up becoming our full-time
I look terrifying.
whatever you call this.
Hey, new high here on NQ.
You look brainwashed, Marion.
Yeah, I don't know about that one.
Angry.
Well, Matt,
I look tired.
Matt, this is not an insult at all, but you look like Shrek.
Oh, that's awesome.
I do have kind of the same get off my lawn
Right?
motif going
Yeah.
on.
You look like Shrek. It's kind of funny.
Oh Lord.
Does that make you donkey?
Whoa.
Hey,
Uh,
I guess yeah.
that's
And of course, you know how that makes Miriam.
Yeah.
Lord
I was gonna-
Farquaad.
Hey, we
That's
should all make those our new profile pictures.
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right. As far as the charts go, we did just sweep that high. I wonder if we pull back now or
Yeah.
not. But I'm looking for shorts. That's for sure.
Get away to do marbles.
We were too early. Too early.
To LA. $550 has some sellers sitting there.
Wait, have we pulled up those Kermit thingies on stream yet?
No,
It's
make
okay.
people go to the Discord for that.
Yeah,
Okay.
we don't need it.
I
Join-
think you
join the
already did.
Discord.
Go to Discord then.
All right, emails have been sent to the giveaway winners, FYI.
So are we actually getting Tank on tomorrow finally, Nick?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
he'll be here tomorrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you say now.
That's true. Who
Coach
knows?
Tank is an international man of mystery. He could be in
is.
London tomorrow. He could be in Sri Lanka tomorrow. He could be in New Zealand tomorrow.
It could be
He
anywhere.
could be on the fucking moon tomorrow. We don't know.
He could.
Nobody knows where Coach Tank.
He could be on the. He could be on the moon. It's a little chilly up here.
Ew, cratery.
Cannot keep my tea hot.
Oh, that's good.
He's
Oh,
watching. He's
man.
like, fuck all of
He's
you.
like, oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
Did ES take that high too? No, ES did not take that high.
Mm.
Yes, he's lagging.
Wouldn't it be quite the kicker if we just sweep these highs and came all the way back to the bottom?
Well, I like it. And I'm gonna take it if I get confirmation for that.
What's your confirmation for this?
Well, let me check the charts. The confirmation would be.
Not
Hey,
this.
Wait, where did my chart go? No, not this. Definitely not. Definitely not. Well, I would see 2 lower lows on the 1 minute. But this is not confirmation, yeah. This
Not
sounds
quite.
more like it's some tea time right now.
That last candle on the 2-minute looked like it might be, well, even just the last candle in general looked like it might have been a potential move back down, but
For all the ICT traders out there, we are tapping into that 1 hour fair value gap from yesterday. It's a pretty big one. But you probably already saw that. That would actually be nice, rejecting that. And then new lower lows.
yeah.
Take it.
ES looks better for a short than NASDAQ. I wouldn't say short it here because we're getting a nice bullish move, but these top
No.
wicks on 5-minute look more promising.
Can't just blindly short it. I mean, you can, but
Oh, you can.
You might lose some money in the process.
Not if you have a wide stop.
not if you have no stop.
Yeah.
Can't hunt my stop loss if I don't have one.
Oh, that should be my motto.
Yeah.
No financial advice, I guess.
What is that fair value gap? What are those levels for that?
That gap is between 23,556 and 23,542.50.
Mm.
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 Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
But in order to see that, you gotta make your background white.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Great.
That's so funny.
Let's see.
Yeah, lots of orders stacked there at the 550s on NASDAQ. Matt, I know you see those.
I do. Yes, yes.
I sure do.
It's like 4-hour channel that we're just sitting in is crazy. I want this to break so we can get some like wild moves. Some like back to our couple 100-point daily moves, not the
I know.
ranging that we've been seeing.
Well, we had that yesterday.
That's true, we did. We did have some good moves yesterday.
This move is not DGen approved.
Yeah.
No, today's is not. This is not fun.
Well, after the statement comes out, or I guess during, you'll definitely be in this trade.
Yeah, I might have to like lock my computer so I don't risk my profits. I need to get that computer lock that Nick has where he just puts his whole laptop in.
Yeah.
Safe.
Throws it in a safe. Yep.
It actually works, I'll tell you. I'm still waiting for a full lockout feature on Tradeify. Actually, that would be nice. Because you can lock yourself out, but you can't really because you can change it.
Yeah, they need that. They need to innovate a little bit there.
Oh, you don't even need to innovate. You just copy.
Yeah, true.
All right. Well, Nick, we appreciate DGen. Nick, we appreciate your time coming on, talking about our live traders killing it. That's awesome news about the gaming next week. We'll hype that up a little more tomorrow as well. Any closing thoughts before we play you off here?
Don't degen in the FOMC if you're not willing to lose it.
That's
all I've
actually really
got.
good advice. It's not going to stop you, though, is it?
Say no? Maybe. We'll see. I gotta take the cloak off. Once I take this off, then maybe we'll get back into my risk management.
All right. Well, we thank Nick. We thank Lil DGen for being here today, as he always is. Talk about our live traders. So let's say goodbye to him and let's get to the market wrap up. Well, we did have some opportunities today, guys. Maybe not as quite as boring as the day as we anticipated, but still not the best. So we get through FOMC today. We get through the press conference. We get through whatever the initial response from the White House is, and then we get through Microsoft and Meta earnings. Now we do have Apple and Amazon earnings tomorrow, but we're anticipating, knock on wood, a little more of an action-packed day tomorrow. But again, the markets sometimes have other plans. So yeah. So what are you guys up to for the rest of the day?
Oh, probably not much other than just, maybe a hot girl walk here and there. But yeah, definitely interesting price action. We're getting really just ranging in between levels right now. If we go to my charts real quick here, NASDAQ now above these highs that we're technically fighting at these highs right now. ES not quite able to make a new all-time high or new high of the day, I want to say. So we are getting this rejection. So really, this is going to be the area that we need to clear. Lots of sellers sitting there at the 550s on NQ. So be mindful of those levels there. And then now, it's really just pre-market high at the 522 area that we need to keep on watch. I think if we start breaking the opening range and then coming back down below 500, which is exactly where VWAP is sitting, I think we might take another leg down to this trend line, or at least pre-market lows, probably sitting at the 450s. But 70s are going to be that area that we need to hold on NASDAQ. So you can see very nice support that we've really put in here. And I should have extended this support line a lot further, because you can see multiple points of support that we've been holding. So be mindful of this area right here. And then ES, same thing, 421 is going to be that high of the day, coming back down to test the opening range high, sitting at 413, possibly, but then breaking that. And then I think, we could test these lows again, but I'm not going to be trading anymore today. Those are just the levels that I see. And yeah, just be careful trading into FOMC.
Yeah. I mean, couldn't have said it better, Miriam. The thing is, I still look at the exact same setup. I want to see a break of that big trend line that we have on NQ, right? And I want to see a break and retest, and then potentially short that. But I'm done for today. I had a banger London session. I had a pretty good New York session, which I can walk away and not mess with the FOMC news, which is fine for me. But yeah, besides that, +1 on everything that Miriam said.
Absolutely. Awesome. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to leave it for today. So we will go ahead and wrap up another edition of Tradeify TV. As always, we thank each and every one of you for being here, commenting, watching, liking, subscribing. We are the fastest growing stream in the prop firm by any metric that you want to judge it. So we are here because of you guys, and we appreciate you guys being here every day. So that's it for me. Now let's kick it around to my fellow hosts to say their goodbyes. We'll start with Mr. YT himself, the originator of YT Wednesday, Swiss Nick.
Let's do it. No, guys, I mean, it was a slow market today. Welcome to London session like trading. So nothing new very much, but hey, I enjoyed it anyways, even though price action was slow. We still had a blast, and that's mostly because of you guys watching. I mean, you guys in the chat are funny. You ask great questions, so keep doing that and keep showing up. Looking forward to see you tomorrow. And as usual, let's wrap this up and do it right this time with our one and only NQ and ES slaying. Pretty much all the future slaying, matcha drinking, hot girl walking, curly trader, matcha mommy.
Wow. Yeah, you killed that one, Nick. That's for sure. Oh, man. Well, what a day we've had today in the markets. Hopefully we get better price action tomorrow. But yeah, guys, just make sure that you are well managed for today. If you didn't take a trade, that's absolutely okay. And just go enjoy your day, because that's what also trading is about, right? We always want to make sure that we're taking time off the charts and, spending time with loved ones and doing things for ourselves. So make sure that you are doing that. Maybe hug a stranger in the process. I don't know, whatever you feel like, right? But we're going to see you guys all bright and early tomorrow, 8:30 Eastern. So make sure that you are prepared for that. Now, I will leave you guys, and I will wish you a very great day. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow.